Valera versus Jaina.
The time for dreaming is over. I make my own luck.
Okay.
Job's done.
Spirit, lend me your power.
Wisps.
Bipedal and sword.
Gonna get his off quicker.
All right, repeat after me.
Exactly what I wanted you to do.
Bipedal and sword. Bipedal and sword. Bipedal and sword.
The world tree heals all.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Spirit, lend me your power. The roots lend strength.
Sun's out, guns out. I need a vacation from my vacation.
Flutterwings! Follow the Flutterwings!
Damn.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Nothing past me. Swarm them! Too soon.
We hunger for vengeance.
What's your dream destination?
Bottom deck my quest guy. Awesome.
They will train ones out. Nothing gets past me.
By petal and thorn!
Time runs out on me.
Ah.
Creature faces a choice. Serve another, or die alone.
I just
Fucking horseshit. God damn it, man. Bottom decked my fucking treasure hunter, which is great. Thanks for that. Great, a fucking paladin. I'll probably fucking lose this too.
Liadrin!
My blade burns with holy fire.
You didn't see anything.
The light dims, but we fight.
It wasn't me.
Is that it?
By petal and thorn.
Dragon.
By petal and thorn. It wasn't me.
Fucking diet. Oh crap.
Your fate is twisted with ruin.
It wasn't me.
Follow the flutter wings.
None shall.
Your win.
There we go.
Valera versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail. I make my own luck.
what happened to No One Left Behind?
Jesus, okay.
Job's done.
I'll blast you out of orbit.
Why?
Blast you out of orbit.
Why would you want a copy of that? That seems fucking weird, dude.
My readings are off the charts.
Bipedal
Should
and
have did that
sword.
first.
You put a spell on me.
Sorry, Gleeselker. I am working.
Thorn in your side.
Need more data. Need more data.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
Thorn in your side.
Job's done.
Better make a good impression. Care to make a wager, friend? Come out, come out! First day. Tough.
I must choose soon.
I should have taken a vacation ages ago.
I can't do that.
Weird. Definitely gonna get that back out there. Damn. Okay.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
Care to make a wager, friend?
My hand is too full.
I'll blast you out of orbit. I'll blast you out of orbit. All of history is under my gaze.
No wear and tear of any kind.
Better make a good impression.
Delightful.
What's your dream destination?
Doctor.
It's all dead. Little mans! Hi, little mans!
Time runs out on me.
Chronological.
Delightful.
one lira. First, you win.
Show me your strength.
I make my own luck.
We're Imbue shit. Okay, a lot of discovers, which is fun. Not what I expected you to do.
By petal and sword. By petal and sword.
Nothing gets past me.
Futures will be untold.
Tucked in nice and warm.
2 hours of meeting me, I got clocked by someone as a weed. I give off that allows for this to occur. Those mics needed. We'll fix it.
Are you familiar with the term aura?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I just have a weeb aura. Is that
over? You know, it's the last few years, particularly. Your aura has taken on a definite sheen of weeb.
Were you in your HoloLive cosplay?
No, not
That's a great
yesterday.
question.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I was
Go
not.
on, take a
That would have
bite.
made a lot of sense.
I was not.
I was gonna say that's a dead giveaway right there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I keep that secret. Thanks for outing me on that one.
Oh no, okay.
Don't
give me the situation. Like, what happened? Like
There,
no one
there's
just clocks weeb unless they're in cosplay or at like, you know.
no, it was not. There was nothing to clock me as it was literally.
Okay.
I had known this person for no more than 2 hours, and they were like, "Oh, you're a weeb."
Okay, I was gonna ask. So that's what it was. Was it like a realization, like, oh, you are a weeb? Like, what happened right before?
Well, it was kind of like.
Did you woo again?
No, I didn't. The slander
Fucker,
was.
dude.
It wasn't like, "Oh, you're a weeb." It wasn't like you said a realization. They just came across and they're like, "You fucking weeb." It was like a what's it called when you use a pejorative? Is that what that's called? Is that
Yeah.
It was like a pejorative tossed my way, and all we were doing was just playing games that had nothing to do with any anime. They were just like, you fucking weeb in a parenthesis pejorative.
I'm really sorry, man. As your friend, I'm sorry.
No, like it really shook me to my core. Like I haven't slept. I like went and took 2 or 3 showers. I tried to like, is this like a thing I can get rid
Why
of?
are you trying to deny it though?
I'm not trying to deny it. I
think he's moved through that.
Why are you watching it off?
It's like, it's such a loaded thing, you know? Because like it's just loaded. All right.
Yeah.
There's just a lot that comes with that.
Was this in person?
No. And that's the other thing. They had not
This is
even
just you
seen
talking.
me. They don't even know what I look like at this point. I was just speaking to them after meeting them for the first time.
I wonder
playing
if you've
games.
gotten to the point where you were like interacting with this person, didn't even realize you were like throwing out One Piece quotes and like, you know, doing like. Has it gotten to the point where you're such a?
Oh
weeb that you're
wait, I
blind?
think I know what happened. I used the phrase in an ironic way. That's my Oshi.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Wow.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it.
There it
You basically labeled yourself. You like.
But I
yeah.
used it ironically.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You know of it. See, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. We're not weeb. We don't speak weeb. So here's the thing. That guy also added himself. So now you know he's a weeb too. So I mean, there's at least, you know, you got a weeb dar going on here. That's good.
Oh, I could have fired back. You're the fucking weeb because you know what that means. Oh. Okay. All right.
So, food for thought. Food for thought.
Yeah. No. See. This is why I bring it up. You know.
Food for thought.
I bring it up this.
What does that mean? That's my okay, because I looked it up and I'm still not getting it.
OSHI means like
Right.
that's my that's my goal.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
not. It's not. I don't think it's from an anime. The reason I used it ironically, is I don't know the full definition of it, but I know a lot of VTuber fans when they talk about their favorite VTuber.
Fucking bottom
they will
decked
say,
my
"That's Oshi."
quest guy
That's-
again.
That's like
Tucked
one I
in
like
nice
most.
and
The one I like the most. Yeah.
My favorite. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So I used
I'm just-
it,
I'm not doing it.
Ironically, by
I'm not doing
like I
it.
said, talking about a League of Legends character or something.
I don't lose any stars at this fucking shit, so who cares?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the dead giveaway right there. Because I was trying to close my eyes and listen to your voice and see if like, and I could hear it a little bit. I could hear like a little bit of otaku in your voice, I suppose.
What does that mean? Hold on, we gotta unpack that.
You know what, Zeke? That's now that you mention it, there's like a very otaku timber in there, isn't there?
What does that mean?
Yeah. No, you wouldn't know. You're a weeb.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, it's again, as a weeb, you wouldn't really understand what me and Zeke are talking about.
Oh
we can move on.
no.
Yeah.
I think that's a pejorative. I think that's being used against me. I came to you two in good
Depends on how
faith.
you say it. No, it's like saying weeb, saying otaku, saying like a lot of these things, saying nerd, like that kind of stuff. It depends on how you say it. It's like what up, nerds? Like my fellow nerds, how you doing? Like that's fine, but you say like you're such a nerd. Like that's mean. That's pejorative. You don't want to say it like that. Also pejorative. You just love that word. I had to look it up to make sure I knew it a bit.
Well, no, it's very apt in this situation. It's my word of the day. Okay, you figured it.
That's spelled APT.
You you do that a lot, Jamie.
I get words that enter my brain, and then they just constantly come.
Yeah, several drop frames. Like you'll say like one word, and it'll be like the word of the day that you say like 5 or 6 times.
That's why I don't read, because I would just be fucking exhausted. If I learned big words, I would never shut up.
That's true.
I would just use the big words all the time, and it would suck. I would be a bad person to be around.
Oh God, what was that movie with like it was the Invisible not the Invisible Man or something like that, but it had Captain America and it had Ryan Gosling, and he was like a ex-military or government asset murder thing. He's like, come on, somebody help me with this. The Gray Man. There you go. The Gray Man. Have you seen The Gray Man?
I never saw that. No.
It's actually a pretty decent little action thriller movie. Okay. I mean, not spy, but Billy Bob Thornton is talking to Captain America, and he goes like, his aptitude for blah blah is preternatural. Captain America punches him in the face, and he goes, "That's an asshole word."
Oh.
And that's what I want to do to you sometimes. I'm like,
I mean, I remember one that really grinded your gears, because I say it a lot now. Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
You thought it was a poltergeist or a ghost or something. I remember. Yeah.
No, it's Chris Evans, not actually Captain America.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Was that like a Netflix show? Was that like one of those?
I think it might have been a Netflix like original, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's actually worth a watch. I've watched it a few times. It's pretty good. Okay. And Ryan Gosling is great, and seeing Chris Evans as a bad guy and a sociopath bad guy is.
He's a pretty good bad guy. Yeah, he was good.
He does a great guy. He's a great job.
Scott Pilgrim. He's in Scott Pilgrim. Yeah. Good show.
Oh.
Yep. Anyways, that's our loot factor video game. Scott Pilgrim, it's a video game movie. They've made games out of it, and now we're talking about games. Welcome to Drop Frames. It's February 1st.
It's just me, but hello.
This is a video game show.
Watching Drop Frames while I play Hearthstone.
In a non-pejorative way of saying, that. I mean that in like the celebration of the show. It's really
JP's love of video games is almost preternatural.
Yes. Yeah.
Really challenging the zeitgeist here, guys.
That's right. We're setting the zeitgeist of this show. That's right. Man, it feels like the past week has been bad.
Couldn't really dump the music out of it.
The Neo 3 demo.
This is cute.
Neo 3 was kind of the shining star. I think Kyrn, or however you fucking say it.
Cairn.
I like saying Karn. That's also another beaming light up there. But yeah, the past 24 hours.
Care to make a wager, friend?
High guard came in. Jeff Stradamus was wrong about that one? Question mark?
Yeah. That was an interesting situation there.
Do we want to start there? Do we want to start High Guard?
Yeah, we can start with High Guard.
Let's start High Guard. Yeah, we both played it. Yeah. Zeke, did you touch it at all, or were you just watching? Okay.
I didn't even watch it.
Oh,
it's
really?
Not a game. It's not a game for me. It's a PvP game. It's a yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh, someone in chat. I should have started with this. Rami was scheduled to be here today. Unfortunately, he got stuck
Right.
doing.
Oh, no, Rami.
Basically, he was going to be running from one schedule to another schedule, and the first schedule ran a little bit.
That's cute, but it's gonna die.
Contractual.
Oh, he's gonna get lifesteal out of that though. That sucks.
So we'll probably get him in here next week. But yeah, he's all good. He's just tied up at the moment. Let's not say tied up. People might take that, Oh.
Like fish.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
I win.
I'm not gonna call him out. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna make it weird. Highguard.
We're at almost to 500 wins
Talk
with
about
this.
Highguard.
So,
yeah.
Highguard. Let's talk
I'm actually
about Highguard.
curious
So
to
Highguard
see what these
released.
guys think about Highguard.
Jeff definitely hyped it up. And here's kind of where we are with Highguard. I have a whole video on this. So please don't take one sentence that I say for the next.
But
Make it flip out.
Or do.
Hold on.
It's already happened. It's already happened like 30 times.
I will fight with
No, so
honor.
basically,
Stay
like
in the
Highguard
shadows.
is right now Raid. That is the game mode. And Highguard came out to a whole lot of hype because Jeff Keighley said he played it for a few hours with some other streamers. They all had a lot of fun. Then he was really thinking everyone was going to as
Sure,
well.
that's fine.
So Highguard came out, and two important things happened that led to the insane discrepancy we saw between Jeff and what actually happened. Two important things. First of all, Jeff and his team were probably playing on great computers. This game has massive performance issues. So immediately, right off the bat,
I didn't even know
like, oh yeah, there were major performance issues for a lot of people, and that was driving a lot of folks pretty crazy.
Welcome to the collection.
And then the second part, and I think this is the one that probably, I don't want to say that Jeff was fooled because he wasn't, but he was in an environment that was not the release environment. And what I mean by that is the game mode Raid in this game is not a complex, it's not a deep mode. It's a collection of mechanics from other popular game modes that are done sequentially in phases that is basically a take on attack and defend. So if you
I'm
know
gonna
the
do
attack and
this.
defend game mode, you each have a base, you're trying to kill the other person's base while defending yours. And it's got flavors of capture the flag with the shield breaker. It's got flavors of old school Counter-Strike, bomb defense. It's got a lot of different things in there.
It's pretty complicated, I would say.
It's not complicated for people that have played these games a bunch. And the thing is when you do have something like this, it is really important the player knows exactly what they're doing at the time, like what phase they're in, what's the next phase. Like you kind of need to have some idea about what's going on, not only at the moment, but also kind of the larger picture, because there is strategy to it. And if you don't know what the game mode is, you can't really strategize. You just shoot at the other person and hope for the best. So the reason I'm getting into all this is the game mode is not super straightforward, we'll say. It's a little more complex than the general population is used to.
Yes.
So when Jeff and his guys were playing, not only did everyone probably know exactly what they were doing, but they also had probably played it a few times before, and they had the devs right there to answer any questions they had. So they had a very different environment to enjoy this than I think most of the public did. And I think that's where we kind of saw the big discrepancy. Because here's the thing. This game has elements that are pretty damn fun. Like, I loved having the shield breaker.
That's fun.
That's like the old school tribes. Like when the combat was hard and heavy, that was pretty fun. The looting.
I'm trying to
while you're
do
looting and engaging the other team. That part was pretty cool. The game
window
was
capture here, but
decently fun. But I think, and what's interesting is when I played the first round of this, I zoned in with two completely public people, both of them using their mics, and it was so interesting to hear them asking each other, "What the hell do we do now? Where do we go?
let me
What's going on?
capture."
And they were talking the entire time to each other, and I'm just sitting here because my mic didn't work, like listening.
Yeah,
and like
one sec,
trying to
let me
follow
figure this
along.
out.
So, but it was so crazy that our first match was basically like a perfect snapshot of what, because they were both public, they weren't queued up as a team. So it was a perfect snapshot of like what the first round for most players was. And I tell you, it was just a stream of questions.
The roots led
And at the end of them, both of them were like, this is kind of fun, but I didn't really know what was going on. You know, and they were like, thanks for the help. Like, I don't know what I was doing. You're talking along with me. Like, it was. So I think that's what a lot of people went through. I think a lot of people downloaded the game. They played Raid a couple times. They were like, this is kind of cool, but I don't really know what's going on. I'm kind of confused a little bit. And don't get me wrong, there is
It won't let me capture
come in with 3 people. If you come
shit
in
off
ahead
of
the
my
game,
second
you can pick up on the game
monitor,
mode
which
pretty
is
quick. It's not super deep, it's
weird.
not super complex, especially to people who have done similar modes in the past. But for like the general population, for the amount of hype the project was given,
Well, let me
for
capture
the fact that
that.
it's a free-to-play game,
This.
it seems like this game did not release properly. It feels like, in my opinion, it feels like there should have been a public beta. It should have been like, also the fact that it's 3v3 on these large maps, like a lot of times you need to appear for a good amount of time. Especially if you weren't, like,
that's this
always using
TV.
your mount, which you kind of got to get in the habit of doing in the game. It's
1 sec.
It's got all these little things working against it that could have been spun and done in a way where it would have been like a community building event, kind of putting everything in that would have brought more players in. But instead, they released with like raid only, 3v3 only. It chased a huge amount of players away the first day in a situation where you just need those numbers. And yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. So, credit to the devs, they've already added a 5v5. So, like, in a short amount of time it's been out, they already have a testing 5v5 mode. I have suggested putting in a CTF mode, like a basic ass CTF mode. I think that would fit great in this environment. But you know what? I'll be honest. The general public is like, no. I mean, basically the general public, when I put up that suggestion, has been pretty much split down the middle.
Nope,
This guy
not
only
that
plays
one.
single player RPGs. He has no idea what he's talking about. The game mode's fine. That's one of them.
Okay.
And the other half, the other vocal half is, why are you even trying to save this?
There you go.
So it's like
And that
there's
brings up-
very little middle ground. There's like a lot of people that are like, no, the raid mode's fine. Don't tell them to change it. It's perfect. Just gamers need to get good, essentially. And the other half is just like, why are you even bothering?
I'll fix that in a minute.
So I don't know, man. I don't want to see this game fail. I think
Care
there's
to
a
make a
foundation
wager,
they can
friend?
build on. If they get the tech issues under control and they make some modes, maybe not even make modes. Maybe they could keep it great exactly how it is. Just give the player a better feedback in what's going on. Like maybe some part of the UI that's constantly tracking the exact phase you're in and tells you what's coming up next. Just some way for newer players to become more engaged.
There are no mistakes
I
in
feel
the
like
time race.
so many bounced right off the loop, and something there is missing.
Yeah,
better feedback. Or anyway, I've talked about it.
Well, you were kind of. I didn't want to interrupt you because you were kind of on a roll in terms of how you were presenting it.
Without a
And
trace,
there's
too
so many
soon.
things to interject on. Zeke, it seems like you still have something on your face that you want to say, so let's go ahead.
Isn't that obvious?
Yeah.
No, I just it's a more general thing. Like
That's what I'm watching.
Is the latest, but I kind of
At least it'll give you a context for what the saying and shit.
I feel like people want games to fail, and I don't. Like I
Yeah.
don't want fucking games to fail, man.
Yeah.
I want games
Could actually put this-
I want them to do well. I really do. Like I want talented people to, you know, because obviously this game had like care and you know, care and effort put into it.
Right.
And I hate the trend of like, oh, we're gonna trash this game. Like, oh, check out this overwhelmingly negative. We did it. Like, what did you do?
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
Definitely. Yeah. Like there definitely is a sense of that. This game launched within the
That's cute.
you know, Steam dated potentially, but also a lot of those reviews were like kind of factual and poignant, and there was truth in what they were saying, but
yeah,
maybe people put like too much weight into the idea of what's the overall Steam score, right? Like that, maybe that's taken up too much weight in the public eye, I guess, these days. There's a lot of things. I think that's a whole different can of worms
Without
when we
a
talk about like how the public approaches a game like this, specifically because like Jeff was behind it and because of everything that happened with Concord, right? Like calling something a Concord that means something these days.
And I'm not saying the game didn't deserve it. I'm not saying that. I mean, I can look at the concurrent players right now, and it went from the day 1 to like 90,000 to like 9,000 or like 10. It's right around 10,000 right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it doesn't deserve it. What I'm saying is, you don't have to revel. Like, there's so many people like reveling in a failure, and I think that I hate the mean-spirited nature of that.
That's
really
kind of
bothers
just
me.
like internet culture, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
I completely agree, and there's so much erroneous thinking that can sometimes be attributed to it because there's this overarching kind of fight between like indie and corpo, right? And that has made it
Wow, that was a really decent one for him to play there.
Indie and
That was good.
Corpo or played out.
That was really good.
That only doesn't become that's something they don't want to play. That becomes something that is ruining their indies. They're fighting for their side, feel defensive about it.
Right.
But I mean, there's also there's so many different things at play with something like IGOT because you have there's so many different reasons to feel passionate about it. Like I know for a fact there's some people that are so angry that IGOT is not doing more today. They're like, we are tired of the same stuff. Why is this the same thing that's happening over and over? It's because 80% the same over and over. So there's and that honestly is very valid. But at the same time, I think a lot of people lose focus and they're able to sometimes not super properly disassociate the project from the people. And they forget that, there's so many actual humans behind these that in some cases need these to succeed to support their families and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, even if you don't like it, even if you don't want that type of game to do well, there's not really many good reasons to want it to fail. If you really trace back your thinking, like there's not really a lot of good reasons for that.
Oh,
Honestly,
you
back
bastard.
far enough, actually a really good chance that some of the projects failing could be bad for the industry.
That was a good
Which could mean
one.
that you're literally ruining in some cases for your own destruction. You're not even like thinking about that fact and doing so.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, I want to go back and kind of.
And for the record, by the way, just I'm sorry, last thing to say. Somebody says you mess up, you pay the price. Going to what Zeke said, we're not saying these games shouldn't fail. But some of the stuff they're coming out with, the way they're rooting for them, the way that they're like, it's just a joy. It's like you've completely lost the plot and you're just hating to hate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get like too lovey-dovey, but like, if you like that statement,
there's people
just
hating on it.
Fucking weird.
Don't even play games. Yeah, like it's yeah.
Like, that's just such a weird statement that you just read. It's like, Jesus Christ, man.
No. To be again, both sides.
Yeah.
They're saying we're just gonna keep getting the same hit if stuff doesn't. And that is a valid way to do it. There's always a little nuance here. Like,
Oof! I was hoping you'd wait on playing that one.
So, I too have wanted games to not do well. I've not wanted attempts to fail, but I wanted them not to do well. Like, we've all talked about stuff.
Yeah, that actually worked out fairly well for me. Oh!
Right. But there's a difference there.
Well, sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to remember everything that you said that I wanted to bring up. I think even outside of the game, one thing that makes me like Jeff backing the game. I should say Jeff using the game the way that he did in his show is kind of the last big thing, and the hype around it, and I found myself talking a lot about like, man, did Jeff kind of like set these guys up for failure in a sense, but also at the same time, if you're the devs of the game and someone comes to you and says like, hey, do you want to be the last game at the biggest game reveal show of the year? My hand is too full, and we're not going to charge you money. You kind of would be a fool to say no to that. But at the same time, then the CEO comes out and he's like, yeah, we weren't really expecting like the bad reception that we got. That was one of the things that he said after the fact. And that's also hard, right? Because clearly someone along the way had to be like, guys, this is kind of you're doing a lot here. There's a lot going on. And I knew that within 30 minutes of playing it. Like, it's a bad game for... It's not a
public.
bad game.
It's not the easiest game for the public to get into. This is not an Arc Raiders competitor. This is not a Marvel
There's
Rivals
so
competitor.
much going on.
This is a deadlock. This is a game that is for a more niche audience of I'm going to say it just to toot through, for a higher level of PvP competitor.
I thought, yes, you said it a nice way. I said bad players are going to not like this game. Like bad.
Yeah, I mean,
players are not
essentially,
gonna
yes.
like
Like
this
this,
game.
you look at the comments of the people. Like I have a bunch of TikToks up, Reddit's all. You look at the comments from the people that like this, and 90% of the time, these are people that are like they seem like they have tons of hours in other games. This is another one of their things from Deadlock. You know, they know exactly what they're getting into.
Yes.
The problem is this game is not great. Especially if you're not a great gamer, or even a good gamer. Yeah.
And I saw my enjoyment in the game the first 2 hours was kind of just like, I don't know, this is kind of rough.
Oh no, this isn't a MOBA.
And then as more people actively playing the game started to understand, including myself, what was like happening
toast.
and how the game functioned.
He's
I
so
started
toast.
actually having a lot more fun towards the end of that because everyone was kind of on the same wavelength in terms of what we need to do in each section and yada, yada, yada. I do think there are just some like straight up oddities in the flow of the game. One being like when you first spawn, you run around and like reinforce your base, right? If you played Rainbow Six, it's very much the same thing. You walk up to a wall and reinforce the wall. What does that actually mean? It means that when you go to shoot a wall with a rocket launcher, it takes more than one rocket to blow up.
Why not? It's just fun.
And so that's like 2 minutes right out of the gate. And so you're like, here's first 2 minutes. We're gonna poke both. Then the doors open and you're
buddy.
down to this giant open area. Really nothing apart from looting and 3 other players, the enemies, somewhere on the map. And then eventually you're thrust into conflict by this like sword in the center. And that's typically where the shield breaker, which
15 away from
and
500.
that's typically where like the first conflict occurs. And when I first played it, that conflict wasn't really there because it was like one fight, and then the people that had the shield breaker would go and push down the base. As the time went forward in the day and people started to understand it, it was actually like kind of back and forth because
You're furious.
I must protect the
your
wild.
shield breaker guy
We always protect the
can't
wilds.
pick it up and start
This
running
is
towards
this
the
is
base,
actually a
and
decent
then
start. I like
to
this.
your base instead of chasing them, so then you get in front of it and then you can fight them before they like place it down. And so there's like this constant push and pull in this mode that I don't think really happened until 3 or 4 hours of the game. People didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so like the more I started to experience that and like really figure out what was happening and how they were going to handle all that and got to experience the gameplay as it were, I was kind of in the camp of like, yeah, this game's really not doing anything that's great. It's just kind of boring.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, as far as like when you started to feel like you were getting it, did the
He's gonna
wins
do
feel
the
satisfying
quest.
and the losses feel disappointing, or were you just like,
Oh, really?
We had a couple
Interesting.
of games, I would say probably 2 or 3 games that were like pretty competitive. And I was like, oh man, I
Weird.
can't believe we won that, or oh man, I can't believe we lost that. But you're not going to experience that until all 6 players, and I guess now all 10 players, because they've added 5v5, which is a whole nother thing, really understand that loop. And so going back to the whole thing that I started off with, like Jeff kind of hyping this game up and being in the game awards, I don't know how I feel about that, because it almost set them up for failure in a way. Like having that many eyes on it. I think a lot of people compared this to Apex, and I think they even did that, and how they wanted to reveal the game originally was launch it kind of day of reveal, put it out there. The Apex launch was 2 or 3 years ago. Don't say that was 5 years ago. Very recently, the Apex Legends launch. But I don't even know if that would have worked. I feel like it would have, instead of the giant drop off, it would have just been like kind of a, you know, maybe a more median thing of like 10 to 20K players, maybe depending on how many streamers they got to sponsor it.
Number 802, welcome to the collection.
Yeah, I don't. I've thought a lot about the whole Jeff thing, being involved in this. I mean, he even went on record and had a tweet.
Just a dream. Just a dream.
And he like came out and said like, of course not, no. And still is
I got news articles written about it.
yeah, they got news articles written about it, and
That's wild, dude.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it just.
I mean,
it comes with baggage.
Yeah, and not only that, but like another big thing that was so strange to me, and I never
Not getting any Imbue shit. I don't like this.
The maps don't seem designed to be free. It seems
Yep,
like the
smoke
game
while
was
she
made for, like,
pees.
a larger group of people. The game felt like it would be more fun with a larger group.
What is this? What are you doing?
Which was also very odd. But
I don't know
like,
if you have volume or
you know,
not.
I think you kind of
Subscribed 86 months. Good lord.
Like how important it is to get the right type of product to the right people, because like this just was not a game that was ready for massive public consumption, especially being told like, oh, just you wait, this is going to be amazing, you're all going to regret it, just wait until tomorrow when it comes out. And it's like when you have a massive audience and you say that is going to build up expectations. The game
Outside Olive Garden.
Touch your knee.
there's no way that the game is going to meet expectations.
Chilling, love you too.
The next Dark Raiders.
I'm
the next
watching
Marvel.
some,
It's not trying to really be that.
drop
honestly.
frames while
It's
I
far
ladder
more
here.
complex than those games. Well, not really far more, but for general public consumption, the gameplay loop in this game is not nearly as streamlined, not nearly as get to the fun point. Like you kind of need to have a good.
Oh, no,
idea.
you're still
Not only
there.
that, but your teammates also need to kind of have a good idea what's going on. That's actually what made me leave the game. Is I got like 2 games in a row where somebody just had no clue what was going on. Man, but then I also realized I didn't care about winning. I just wanted to have fun, and that's when I started thinking about like the CPF better. Because I don't think I don't think I would, and I didn't go back. But yeah, man, it's wild to think about just how important it is to manage that hype, and most importantly, manage the expectations. In fact, looking back, it may have been a
Some of your
terrible
stupid
decision
golems,
for
I
them
don't
to go
care.
totally dark after that announcement. Like maybe getting out and making sure people knew what the gameplay loop was, that they were going to do 3v3. They could have like gotten a lot of that feedback early, maybe made some course adjustments before dropping the whole thing. Like the fact that they were completely quiet and kind of let Jeff keep saying it. But it's like it almost seemed like they were endorsing it, like they were they owned that hype too. And which just played even more into like the cluster of mismanaged expectations, people coming in expecting a quick fun drop-in free-to-play game and being like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
right
that's
now. Mostly negative.
great.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna just bounce off it after a round or two kind of thing.
Do you think the devs, any of the devs, like one or two, were like, can we talk to Jeff?
That's what I was just
tell him
thinking.
It's not the second coming. Can we cut that a little bit? Can we take his?
I'm sure, dude. I'm sure there were people at the company though. I guarantee you there were people at the company going, no, we want as many eyes on this as possible. It'll be fine.
Right.
Like the people that like it will like it. Like I can only imagine what was being said at the company while this was all going on. Like it must
Oh crap on a stick! I fucked that up. I meant to play the Imbue first.
It didn't hurt his credibility for me.
Fucking
for, like,
Christ,
the public at
dude.
large, like next time Jeff endorses a game, like he's gonna have to think long and hard about endorsing the next game.
Well, and that's a whole nother.
Can't believe I did that.
Yeah,
Endorsing,
exactly.
endorsing is a strange.
That was really dumb.
Word because Jeff is in the business. Jeff is in the business of hype.
Business of hype. Yeah, that's his job. His
That's
job is
kind of
hype.
his job, right?
We're
So
talking
he-
about Jeff Keighley.
Yeah,
the
so
leader
Keighley
of
kind of like
games festival stuff.
Keighley kind of like burned that trust a little bit, but you're still gonna watch the shows that he puts on every year because all the big names are gonna continue to work with him because numbers and everything like that. Yeah. So really, a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, Jeff burned his own trust, but no, really all he did was kind of fuck over these guys.
No.
Yeah.
Let's think pragmatically about this. He's opening up a new revenue stream. So now when you pay to be on the Game Awards show, you can pay an additional fee to have Jeff not mention your product.
Oh, yeah.
So
the Jeff
no,
don't
I mean,
hype
all-
it feature.
all jokes aside. All
Put
jokes
that in the
aside.
pit step.
I think it does come down to like, what I was talking about earlier about like I just think he played the game in the perfect conditions. He played the game where everyone was what was going on. Every question was being answered immediately. Everyone was completely on board. So that is probably a completely different experience.
Yeah, I know.
So I think that just got really excited with that. And unfortunately, man, it's like
I'm dead. Super dead.
The audience that this is I don't know if we just realized how many people we're gonna like basically use him as the hype machine for this game.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, and as someone else just said in chat, they probably also not only was all that, devs probably curated their experience as well. So like everything was probably optimized to be like the pie should say
Would have been one short.
Make a wager,
no way
friend.
Yeah. In terms of things that, and a lot of people don't need what I'm about to say to never touch this, but some of the things that I did not like about it, the character that I was playing is essentially, she's kind of like the recon character.
Damn it.
She can throw up.
the Ocarina Girl.
Yeah, she's got like a little ocarina, and she like has a hawk that comes out, and it gives you kind of like wall hacks, and then her ultimate is kind of like throw 3 different smoke bombs down around the area. And her favorite word is baddies. And in the course of the 2 or 3 hours that I played, I think the baddie count was
Embrace
over
the
500.
chaos.
Like completely
You saw
unironically
nothing.
using the word.
Unironically, like, we got some baddies over here. Every time you spot someone, we got some baddies over here. There's some baddies over there. I started like thinking critically about it because I was like, wait a minute. In other games, when you play the like spotter scout character and they say enemies detected, that is like I don't think about how many times
Oh,
I'm
Quixty,
hearing
okay.
enemies detected. But when they say, we got some baddies over here, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the collection.
I don't care who's over there anymore.
And it's like my dear old dad used to say, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Like, if Navi was like, hey, listen. Nobody would have batted an eye.
Yeah.
Nobody would have fucking batted an eye. But since it's, hey, listen. Everybody remembers that shit.
Yeah. It was
Not wrong.
wild. Yeah, I think towards the end on the we don't have it on the YouTube stream. On the Twitch stream, they put a baddie. My mods put a baddie counter up, and every time they said bounty, they just kept
Touch your knee.
adding to it. It was really funny. But yeah, that kind of annoyed me. Every character kind of had that going on where they just said a lot of voice lines.
The
over and
dialogue,
over.
the dialogue is very zoomer.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
It clashes with the environment a little bit. I agree.
Yeah, and then this
Strange.
is a totally me thing, but what actually got me to lose interest very, very quick towards the end of my 6.5 hours with it was when I started running into what I like to call the Apex conundrum. And that is Apex Legends players who are really good at the game because the movement and the aiming in this game is very similar to Apex Legends. Developers of Apex Legends worked on this game. As soon as I started running into those players,
time to check out.
yeah, I'm way too old for that shit. That's a whole nother echelon of skill there that I just don't have. And so I like quit out pretty quickly.
You know, you say that, but like, I think it's because the game didn't make you want
A good one to get.
better. I mean, you still play League of Legends, and there's you know, you get
okay,
destroyed
watch
by
your fucking
sweats.
words. Watch your fucking words.
No, I'm just saying, like in games like that, you get destroyed by sweats, but you keep playing because you want to get better. Like this game seems like people like play this and they don't want to get better.
Well, I think also a lot of it is just
Yeah, I mean, you're both right. Yeah, there's like limits to it, and also the want to get better. You know, League is a much more established game, and blah 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 blah. Where this is just kind of like, all right, if I quit this, who cares, right? Like I'm not going to lose anything. It's free.
Yeah,
didn't cost me anything. I got a 6.5 hour stream. I'm happy with that. But yeah, they did put out, like you guys said, they put out a patch. I've not played the 5v5 mode. I've heard different varying opinions of like, yes, it's better to, it's too hectic, there's too much going
That's
on.
cute.
There's not enough loot in the world to like satisfy 10 players compared to 6 players.
Fascinating.
So I don't know how I think now they're like out there saying like, well, maybe 4v4. Them being the
Care to make a wager,
public,
friend?
being like maybe 4v4 is the sweet spot. Maybe it's 4v4.
Oh, 5v5 is too much, is what they're saying now?
I've heard that, yeah. But I'm not. I don't know where the exact public opinion lies. I'm just kind of going from headlines and different reviews and whatnot that I've seen on Steam about it. So I think it actually did go up in player count though when they introduced 5v5, and the reviews have gotten a little bit better. Yeah,
that's a little better. There you go.
Yeah. So you know, it's not all bad news, I guess, is how I would look at it. Almost a week after launch, or coming up on a week after launch. So
I think the biggest indicator is going to be how many players does Highguard need to sustain.
I can't believe they're still talking about fucking Highguard.
So I don't
Seriously.
know how many that is. I hope they're meeting their numbers. It does seem a little low right now, but it is like I think
Move
I checked
on.
this morning and it was at 10,000, and I checked a little later. It was
There's always room for dessert.
so, you know,
Oh, don't eat my treasure hunter. That's fine.
They can stay up as long enough to give the people that are playing it the best experience they can. It's like, you know, I'd see that as a win. It doesn't need to be the next huge game, but hopefully it's enough for the devs. I don't know what that number is, but yeah.
Can you either of you talk about the monetization?
Fate of the world hangs in the balance.
it's all in
Cosmetics.
cosmetics. Code can speak to his aesthetic.
I didn't look
likeness,
too
but
much into it. Yeah.
I didn't think any of them were special. I didn't think any of them looked super cool.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like, you know, I think you look at something. This is a different scenario, but you look at something like Marvel, right? And Marvel can be like, oh yeah, this is the skin that so and so wore in issue number blah, and it was bibbity bloppity bop. In this game, it's like, here's a cool cowboy skin
on time.
on a character that says baddies a lot.
if there's no attachment to the characters, then there's no attachment to like the cosmetics. I feel like you really got to make them look.
Yeah.
And I did not see anything that inspired that, unfortunately, when I flipped through it.
Yeah.
Which, but you know, I mean, maybe they're planning on adding a whole bunch more in, or not sure what the long-term plan is.
They gave away the first like what are they? I forgot the. It's essentially like a
Yeah, he's gonna freeze him. I figured that,
you get one for free.
but I'm gonna copy that
So you don't earn skins.
so that I have
There are
one.
ways to a war chest is what it's called. Thanks, chat. There are ways to just buy the skins outright at prices that you would expect. You can earn that currency, I believe, through dailies and weeklies. So it's the same format as, you know, any other free-to-play game of its type. But the skins weren't anything special, and like Coast said, I had no pull or affection towards any of the characters. So it's kind of like, yep, here's the recon bird girl. Here's the weird guy that never takes the mask off. And the game like did its best to try to tell you what these characters were about, and that's why they did what they did. But whatever. I was never that Una is the person that never takes the mask off. Condor is the person that plays the fucking little Zelda instrument, ocarina, that has the birds. So I don't know. They're kind of generic, I guess. They have some personality.
You lost, buddy.
But I didn't really connect with any of them.
In
That's
armor.
another thing I wanted to mention, like just this is the first time I'm.
Oh, mana? Really? Not the armor?
And it looks fine, it looks good. It just like aesthetically, I'm not seeing anything that
Brawl?
stands out or makes it unique or makes it
Gotta be
different
brawl.
or anything like that. It's I think it's just drastically fine.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean even like pretty much everything in the game is kind of like connecting other parts of other games. It's a very iterative game. I wouldn't say it's trying to find too much. It's just trying to take what works and try to do a really solid experience. You got to break down the entire mode into like small game modes from other things we've played in the past, which works. I mean, for what it is, but it is definitely. You can definitely say this is not a next really anything. It's just kind of it's more in a relatively.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
So,
but I would say it's not a. People have asked me all the time, is this Concord? I would say it's Concord.
Oh.
I would say there's a
Good
lot.
toast, buddy.
It clearly has more thought. There's
You
absolutely
truly
more
are
iteration
an
of this
artist
than
of
Concord
battle.
had. Concord, for example, almost zero. This, they're at least taking game.
Fucking too easy, man.
The mount system is kind of cool, but it's pretty solid. This game, with all that, it feels very different.
I will say, like with the comparison to Concord, at least Concord, like I kind of remember the characters a little bit. Like you line these guys up, and I'm not gonna none of them stand out, but like weren't the character designs in Concord like pretty varied?
Zeke, what was the character name from Concord?
No,
now character names, that's too far.
No, I'm just picturing them in my head. I don't know. I didn't know the names. I don't.
When you
I didn't
said
know the
that,
names before, I don't know them now.
I can't even picture them in my head.
I just
think
remember
Stand and
I remember
fight
the
me.
off-brand Star-Lord. That's the one I remember.
Yeah, that guy was goofy.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would say, Zeke, that I would say that Highguard would.
Thank you for the extra mana. Love it.
In this one, they'll like talk to each other and stuff, and they have like bios and. But I don't. I mean, it's not that much more. No, it is similarly. It is similarly like each heroes are kind of hitting different
My
areas.
gratitude.
It's all that kind of standard stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Wouldn't say it's innovated either.
Yeah, and I also think that Concord, and that's a
By petal and sword.
With Concord, one of the reasons I think it gets memed on so much
By
is because it got
petal and
straight up
sword.
shut down 2 weeks after launch, and that was because Sony was like, "Well, this was a waste of money." With Highguard, they're essentially indie. Do they have any like big publishing backers? I don't think they do.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I want to say it's just them. So they're probably going to keep the game running until they can't financially support it anymore, which, we're a week in. We'll see where we are a month in, 3 months in. I think once you get to 3 months, you can really start to see if the writing's on the wall, so to speak. So you kind of wait till then. But yeah, the publisher is Keoff Healy Productions.
You.
No, it's not.
No. So looking up Wildlight, which is the entertainment studio of former Respawn entertainment veterans. Yeah, they're independent. They're self-published and they're independent. So they may have big backers, but I don't know if they're.
Gotcha. Yeah. So we will, I guess, see what happens with that. It sounds like they're trying their best to capture an audience and keep an audience in. I did see like pushback on that, and those are I immediately saw that as like those are the people you're never going to win over. I don't know if that's because I've been
Fine.
aware of that adage, like a streamer, where you're not going to please everybody and you're not going to win over certain people. The second that they added 5v5, there were people being
That's what I
like,
should have done last
"Oh,
turn.
well,
I don't know
if
why I
they
didn't
just
remember
add
that.
5v5 to this game, it means that they never had a clear vision to begin with. It's like,
Care to make a wager,
I don't. Fuck you. I don't hate that statement, but like maybe there's some truth to it. I don't know. It's a weird statement. But you can't please everyone. You can't win over everyone. Is what I took from that statement. So, yeah. Hopefully they can find, you know, whatever it is that makes the best sense for the game, and a year from now, 2 years from now, we're talking about it like we do No Man's Sky, right? If that's the best case scenario for it, then wish them all the luck in the world. And that's kind of I think that's my end of High Guard.
That's a good one for him to do there.
Until something else happens around the news of it. So, yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. It's kind of slim. I don't know if that will. I think that's incredibly lucky if that's where they end up. But whatever. We shall see. That's High Guard. It's free to play if you want to check it out now on most platforms.
I wonder.
How's it run on consoles? Do you know? I only played it on
Not
PC.
sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it has console issues. And watch out for the baddies. Baddies. They will get you.
Baddie count.
They will get you. Baddie count is. Well, that happened on Monday, and filled the airwaves for most of the week. Yesterday, there was a relatively big story that kind of just came out of nowhere. At least for me, I was expecting it to be much. I guess because it was a Saturday night.
Thank you.
As a story normally would break, but Intrepid Studios, the developers of Ashes of Creation, which is a game that's been in development for almost a decade now, has laid off all of its staff and shut down the studio.
It was entertaining.
This comes after a recent early access launch on Steam, which did a lot of things. One of them was charge people money. They won't be giving refunds on now. And the second one is the Kickstarter had a clause in it for something that the second that it was like on Steam, they would not give kickbacks for any like Kickstarter funds, which hundreds of dollars things in the game. So I need to like really dive into the full of it because there's intricacies there, and I kind of glanced over a lot of things, but kind of a fucked up situation. Sum it all up.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
a fucked up situation.
It's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
So so Ashes of Creation. I was a Kickstarter backer of AOC back in the day.
Yeah.
AOC came out. A guy named Steven Sharif said, you know, not only am I dead set on getting you this game, but I'm going to completely self-fund it. I will never be beholden to a publisher or a board. You know, we will make this happen. I am dead set. You know, no scope creep. Like, we're gonna do this kind of thing. And a lot of people. It's funny. Thinking about 10 years ago, I felt the exact same way I do today, which is, I'd love a new MMO. And it's been 10 years, and I feel the exact same way. But basically, a lot of people like me were like, okay, you know, let's see what you got. I think I was a 250, 500 backer, and I think what happened at that point is a lot of us kind of getting the updates in the mail, kind of followed along with it, and for the last 8, 9 years, it's just been making very slow progress. Very slow progress. And on top of that, lots of times when the progress has not really been in the great direction, and I read the subreddit all the time. So also of what changes are working on schisms in like the PvP player base. base versus the kind of casual, and it's gotten a little bit, especially in the later years, a little
Come
more,
on.
a little more salty. So anyway, cut to more recently. They announced that they're releasing an early access on Steam, and that majority of the was like one of the bigger red flags that they could do, because they had made it very clear in the past that they were not going to be doing anything like that. The idea of charging
I remember this place
they had a set amount of goals they wanted to meet before deployment like that, and then it comes out, and that was what, not long ago at all. I mean, not few months?
The Steam launch?
Yeah, the Steam thing. Steam launch, or it's been end of last year.
I think like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, it hasn't been long. 5th of December. Okay, so a month.
Yeah,
2 months.
Couple months. 2, 3 months. So the game comes out on Steam. Really negative reviews for good reasons, but apparently it's selling and it's chugging along. So then everything is kind of moving along, and then last night, like some real big bombshells. First of all, Steven posts a thing in Discord saying there's legal things going on against him. He then claims that the board, over the last X unsaid years, the board had gained control of the company and were doing things that were to him, or asking him to do things that were unethical. And in basically him being like, oh, I could never do that. I could never be unethical. He resigned.
Yeah.
And then at that point, the board decided we're going to fire everyone. And because that's what the evil board did. And now, and it really, like, the message does not read well, considering, like,
damn.
One of the first replies was somebody who had found the business license for Trevor. So that doesn't really, but that could have been an older one, like whatever, sure. Then there was stuff going around where the board was deciding for him and someone he knows. Yeah. Again, not good, but I think probably the biggest issue here, and this is where things really get complicated. As many will tell you, I love game dev, and I do my best to fight for the side of the game dev. You know, if I think there's any reason that there's like some good reason to really, you know, some good truth about something, I'll try to find it and I'll try to fight for it.
Awaken.
When this project started, I think that it was a project that they wanted to succeed and that they wanted to make work. But I cannot in good conscience say, after the Steam thing and then this message, dude, at some point this became a Steam.
Yeah.
At some point, a decision was made, and the project flipped from being like, we're going to try to get this MMO out, to we need to get as many finances recouped as possible. And the part here that is so unfortunate is it's like, was that before the decision was to go to Steam? Was the whole plan to launch on Steam so they then would not have to pay back Kickstarter backers and could get a last-ditch amount of money?
Oh,
like they're like, it becomes
I'm
real.
gonna make him work for it. Oh, he's gonna freeze it. I would imagine.
That was filed.
Oh no, he could get lucky here.
So 2 months ago.
It becomes real bad. And it becomes real, like all of this starts to get real dark. And it's the kind of thing where it's like,
That's a weird one to do there.
Steven is like staying in the country, you know, like this, like it becomes like real concern. So yeah, I think the news started last night, but there's no question here.
Oh yeah.
And I confirmed this with my chat today, and I don't know if this has changed. And if someone in chat, please tell me if this is different. From what I understand, at no point until yesterday had Steven ever been public about the company going away from under his umbrella in any capacity. So if I'm understanding this right, his message last night was the first time anyone heard that he no longer controlled the company. And if that's correct, there's so many potential issues with that. Like it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing because then it's just like, when did that happen? Why did it happen? Why did he allow it to happen? It's really so
Yep.
it's not good. It's not good. And it's only going to get probably worse.
Yep. And
Because then it is, who knew what?
oh yeah.
Who knew what? Who at the company knew what? And we're already starting to see like some really not so great PM screenshots coming out because a lot of people are just like, F it, whatever. Everything's on fire anyway. So like one guy went public. He was like,
God
oh,
damn it.
that all that guest work you guys were doing. If Steven was working with me in DMs, that he would kept denying. Oh, here's the screenshots of him working with me in DMs. And it's just like, oh, good. We're just gonna like, anyone have any dirty laundry? Like now's the time, apparently.
Yeah, a mess is a great way to describe it. I think there's like so many different things to say in terms of the money floating around. The Kickstarter was initially a $3.2 million Kickstarter. They were charging $500 to play alpha as of a year ago. I don't know how many people bought into that, but I know enough to where people are upset, rightfully so, that like, they're never going to see that anything come from that. It reportedly sold around 250,000 to 300,000 copies on Steam at a $49.99 price point.
Oh, dude.
11th, 2025 early access. So, like, there's definitely a lot of money floating around. Some of it went to funding the game up until this point. But, yeah. Start to
He had the extra turn. I
like
was
you were
dead.
saying, look at this Steam release, and it's like, cash grab, or was this the plan from the very get-go?
Back in a minute.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Go get my hoodie. I'm
Yeah,
fucking cold.
So we'll let the actual journalist out there do the.
I mean, at some
deep
point it just
digging.
becomes fraud.
Yeah,
And I'm just wondering, like,
Yeah,
where are we on the, like, what's
on
the
the fraud
legality
scale
at this point? Yeah, what's the fraud value of this? Because it sounds like someone may need to go to jail. Like, it's getting bad. Yeah.
Honestly, from the outside and just hearing the recap of what's happened and what the history of this, it does sound like you said, it didn't start as fraud, but
No,
then
I don't think it
then
did.
like a fire broke out in the office and everybody was just grabbing everything like mugs and staplers and shit. They're like,
Dude, I think
we gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
yeah.
I think you're right. I think at some point a light bulb went off where it was just like, no matter how many resources we get, we're not going to finish this. I think at some point they realized this is not going to work. And that at whatever that point was, that's when the switch flipped. Like something changed. Like maybe it was 3 months ago, maybe it was 2 years ago. Like yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I'm sure there will be many an article over the next week, month to kind of lay out all this stuff. And it seems like if all of the stuff that's coming up that is or coming out about it is just from, enthusiasts over on different social media websites, I can only imagine like what it's gonna look like when people start digging into the actual company and talking with people that were involved in the company and weren't like in the know, so to speak. Like there's probably some real fucking
14 games ago, 500.
So their community manager named Margaret Crone.
Yep.
I have worked with her on
Same.
many projects over the years. I've worked with her back when she was with like Sony Online Entertainment. She was awesome. She's always been awesome.
You played D&D
And-
with her on a show that
absolutely, yeah, dude. And Margaret's been great. So like that's the only person I know of that's with them, and she has always been a stand-up person.
My lawn plumber has
Oh, I
ended.
didn't see that.
I'm not
Yes,
toying
it was,
around
she
here.
was blindsided. Basically, she was blindsided. She got a call saying she was fired, and she was
More
it
Imbue
sounded
shit
like
right
she
away,
didn't like it and stuff.
please.
I would give her the benefit of a doubt.
Okay.
Personally, but that's the
Fuck.
only. I don't really know anyone else at the project. She's always. So I would be baffled if that was the case.
Rock number 802.
But I mean, here's the thing.
welcome to
Regardless,
collection.
dude, depending on what Steven did, like that's gonna be a huge deal. Regardless, like anyone associated with Steven, I think it's gonna be a big deal as that stuff comes out. It's yeah, man, this might be real bad.
Such unique markings.
Double bad. I'm good. Yeah, follow the money. That's it. 100%. That's all. That I mean, got to follow every dollar and see where it went. Yep. Follow the money. 100%.
So now I looked on. Oh, never mind. No, I was just looking on Steam and it has mixed reviews. But I was wondering, like,
it's still for sale.
Such unique
As of this morning, it was still for sale. Which is
it's still
crazy.
right now. You can still buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They fired the entire dev company and it's still for sale.
How is Steam not like? Wait, can you play it? If I buy it right now, does it load?
6,000 people in the game right now.
I remember this place well.
Ooh, thank you for the easy win, buddy.
6,016.
Oh, so have they said that they're shutting it down tomorrow? Was that part of the announcement? That the servers are.
That's what I heard from my chat. My chat said that. Yeah.
Steven made it sound like they fired him too. So
yeah,
like, I think he's trying to do the it's not my problem anymore kind of thing. So I mean, I don't think there's any contact at this point with the actual team. The person who owns it now, I guess, is the board. So we have to go find the board.
My blade
have a
burns
Twitter
with
handle?
holy fire. The name
it sounds like it sounds like Control.
I
You
know,
are now
right?
the board.
You are the board. Who is the board? Yep.
Yeah. You are the board / fabrication.
Oh, Lord. The board was inside Steven all along.
Oh man, yeah, I'm actually what I've seen MMOs. I've seen and been around MMOs that, you know, have announced that the New World has announced that they're closing and they're gonna shut down a year from now.
JP, it's not a loop. It's
What?
a scam.
It is this way.
But what does the in-game chat look like right now for Ashes? Like, I kind of want to spend $50 just to be like, hey guys, what's up? How's
The
it going?
exit is this way.
I bet they're furious, dude. I bet they're furious. Can you like, dude? There were tens of thousands, if not more, people that were actually invested in this being the next big MMO. Like the Reddit, very active. There were a lot of people that really wanted this game to succeed, and today every single one of them is screwed. I bet.
Dead end.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, that's wild. Especially given like
It looks like Ashes of Creation has been sold to Karen someone. Karen, what are you linking me here, Angry Toad? Karen Orieko.
A Karen owns it.
It's fine. Some Karens are great people.
Okay, all right. Your words, not
Karen
mine.
Boryenko was a co-founder of Vema, a company that sold dietary supplements.
Reporting for duty.
The company was shut down in 2015 by the
That's
Jesus
what
Christ.
you do.
Really?
What?
Wait, is this a joke? What is this?
Huh?
14 hours?
A previous coworker? Oh,
Rock number 802.
It's legit.
Welcome
It
to
wasn't
the
sold.
collection.
Apparently she took it over. Steven owed her money. Guys, we need more information, dude. This is
bro.
This is a freaking movie. This is crazy shit. No, man, we can't keep talking about this without more info. This is like this is crazy.
Again,
He made methamphetamine and sold it to school children, and that's how he owed her money. What is this?
again, number one,
How much does this game make in meth terms?
number one, I want to see what the in-game chat looks like.
Gearbox guy, we have someone for this.
Winner shoots
And
ya.
number
It's
two,
gonna hurt.
I
That's
want to
cute.
see what someone like Steven Totillo or who's the other guy that works. The other dude. His like inbox has to be fucking insane right now on all this shit.
Bloomberg.
Yeah, Jason Schreier. There you go.
Jason Schreier. Yeah.
They have. He has to just like. Do you think he's just sitting at his desk like I don't want to do this
And while he's doing that, he's holding his phone. It's just going doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
Yeah.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Oh man, that's fucking nuts,
He's
man.
already planning his book.
So,
Good Lord.
what I said earlier about them like discovering like the taking the stapler and the mug from a burning building or whatever like that, but whether or not it's true or whether or not like whatever, someone like I'm looking at a Reddit post from a year ago,
Yeah.
saying it was a scam. So
Yeah,
like, this
people
has
have
been
always
the rumor forever. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he had. Let's say Steven has some baggage without getting into it. There's some baggage that carried along with him for all that stuff. So,
did you mess with my volume? Everyone's telling me I've got really quiet.
I did not. No, I did not touch your volume at all.
Am I good?
Sounds fine to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, so we'll touch on that a little bit more next weekend because I'm sure 24
Because
hours
shit's
from
going down
now-
tomorrow.
Yeah, there's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that.
Oh,
insane.
tough luck.
It seems like some of the stuff is just like happening right now when people are digging up these different legal documentation. Yeah, absolutely insane. So, don't buy Ashes of Creation. I feel very
don't do
confident
that.
in saying that. Do not buy it. That's a don't buy from me. Or wait, don't buy from me. Don't spend $50 on that game. For some reason, you still can on Steam. And yeah, we'll check back in on it next week. Jesus.
Which is I'm looking at the Steam page and the trailers and stuff. I mean, yeah, the game looks good. I mean, it looks pleasing to the eye.
I can't remember what game they're talking about. I kind of tuned out for a
I know
second.
very well-known streamers that were playing it as of 3-4 weeks ago, right? They were streaming it every day, talking about it every day, talking about it being the next big thing. Yeah.
Are they still talking about the stupid game that just came out?
What else?
The hero shooter.
This past week. Let me keep scanning. Some of the news. High Guard dominated.
High Guard, yeah.
After Monday.
Still talking about High Guard.
With Chris's Cohen worried about
For a fucking hour,
what?
dude.
I was super worried about Pantheon too, because they went through an early access thing and they tried to keep up, and they weren't. And the community was getting a little behind. But at the end of last year, the Pantheon devs announced that they had an angel
That fucking sucks.
seven-figure
I'm dead.
investment, and that investor basically said, "I am funding you till your game is out." So for the last 2 months, they've been hiring more people. There's supposed to be a spring update soon. I'm just as surprised as you are, y'all. I was hyped to get that shit off. Like seriously, like I am just as surprised as you guys. So we're gonna be checking out the update when it comes out, and we'll see how it is. But yeah, I mean, I've been publicly pretty. I've been in the boat with most of the Pantheon players saying that we all wished it was going to be a lot. The roots led
I had to heal there. I had no choice.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, the next update's going to tell us a lot about how that project's going.
This next one, Zeke, we get to have some fun with.
Would've died.
Please have some fun
good.
with this.
I like fun. Fun's fun.
Me and Zeke are not related to this project, but one of the members, not mentioned.
You and Zeke are not related.
And we're also not related, funny enough.
Yeah, not that either.
But one of the members of the show dropped a official announcement trailer for their game.
Oh shit, that's right.
Is it? How do you pronounce this? Is it
Emberville?
Emberville?
Yeah, this is Ko's game.
Emberville, yeah.
And Bearville.
So is this game gonna have? Can I play this game on Steam in couch co-op with how many people? Up to 8 friends?
So we are gonna do co-op at 1.0.
Okay.
For up to 4 players.
Okay.
We are not sure yet if it's going to couch. That's a very good.
Okay.
We are going to do co-op.
All right. Will you have a walkthrough so I can know how to like TCP/IP connect to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's in fact the only networking code we're going to allow. It's got to be done through a console as well.
Okay.
No UIs.
All right. Who's on the board for the company? Very very important.
Hold on. So the first member, her name is Karen Boyen. No, we are a fully self-funded company. We have a nice paved runway. If anything, this last 4
Fucker,
days
dude.
more confirmed. And things are Emberville is in an excellent place. Very, very good.
Yeah, I heard you talking this morning. You had like 200,000 wish lists. Where you at?
We just passed 260,000,
Nice.
and it's going up by like multiple thousands a day. It's insane. Like this surpasses any level of successfulness we could have. We spent the game had been public
I'm gonna
for
lose.
years before a few days ago, and over the course
I'm not fucking. I'm not
I
following
forgot
that.
the
Fuck
wish
that.
list, and I'm sorry. I'm
You're
a
gonna
bad
have
friend.
to work harder for my wish list.
I can't wait for the inevitable rug pull on this one.
We already can't even do this. Okay, but yeah, we just passed 260, and it's been really good. It's been very, very positive. So it's the craziest thing for us
I'm dead.
has really been
I don't even know why I'm
the
bothering.
reception. We were, like we've been public up until this time in the last 3 days. We've ever had, and the reception has just been like we have people making fan art, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's close. I might be dead.
We have over 100 articles in different languages.
We'll see.
We actually, not only that, we are doing
I'm probably dead.
translation, and like we have an awesome new graphic with the logo fully in Chinese characters and everything, which is super cool to see. And
I think I mathed right. I'm
the
dead.
community has come together. It's starting
Yeah.
to
Or right on the nuts.
and the two biggest
Right
takeaways for us,
on the
though,
nuts.
So
that's exactly what we're doing.
I would probably ask this off stream, but like, how transparent are you going to be about the majority of this, right? Because you stream every single day, so your audience is probably expectant of some higher level of transparency.
So I stream every day, and I'm also basically like the face of the project. So I answer questions. About
Oh
all day,
shit!
and I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
The big thing is like we are very public about the development cycle.
Hold on,
So
hold
I
on.
will
God
do
damn it!
streams where I'm doing playtests for the games, and I have specific sections that I'm doing. But part of me joining this project was I not only wanted to make this game, but I wanted to stream this game, and it would not be possible for me to stream a game that I've fundamentally and fully developed from back to front. Characters, storylines, like quests, all this stuff, I don't have access to. There's special boards set up in all of our development stuff where I actually have completely no access to those things. And we just brought in Alex Jordan,
To fuck that up
who
there.
starred as the main in the Alters. He did all the sex sounds in BG3. He is now officially our voice director. So he didn't only do the trailer, but he's actually voice directing the entire game. So Doug Pop was on board. We've already actually brought in a bunch of other big names we haven't announced yet. And so I'm not even gonna be able to really hear what the work he's doing until I see it live on stream the first time, which is a very exciting concept. So it's very cool how it's all working. And yeah, we'll be talking a lot more about that as we go on. But the plan is to basically do exactly what we've been doing, like just transparently answering all the questions we get asked about it. We'll do little updates here and there before EA in the summer, and then we'll do big kind of highlight and updates as we release the 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 We've got a pretty good plan for it, and looking forward to executing for sure.
What's that like having a trailer drop on IGN? You're used to X amount of viewers tuning in every single day, but it's IGN kind of carries with it a different, I guess, unlocks a different door of the gaming ecosystem. That had to have been a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yes, that was the first time Emberville was outside of like my ecosystem. Like it's like my community has been incredible in supporting Emberville over the years. I could not ask for a more supportive community in making this happen. But
That's
the first time that we're going into like the real realm now. There's no question. Like my team,
I can do that too.
Excited about this, particularly the owner of the company, Bryn. He had some very high goals that he had set. When he said those originally, I was like, dude, like, are you crazy? Like, no. People are gonna, they're gonna not get it. It's not gonna get passed around. People aren't gonna be excited. Like, So I was very reserved. But no, again, I think that just kind of made it the whole thing insane. We had no idea that it would be as well received as it did. IGN, you know, wanted to do one thing at first, and then it did so well they ended up doing this completely different thing.
I never like to
our
tramp.
PR company was freaking out. All the stuff in the back end. Things are happening too fast. We're doing too fast. So it's like it was a crazy experience to be part of. And also just showed me that like I'm already taking half days every week for pure game dev. I've added in a couple more meetings since then, and it's a balance that's working right now. I'm taking a lot of time off the stream to do it, but it's coming together, and it is so much fun to do. This is the stuff that I wanted to do before I found streaming, so it's been very nice.
Yep.
Quick question. Not, I mean,
Coming
not
in for a last
everything, but are you gonna be this game when it comes out? Because I know there's some really like people who love indie games. Like there's some people out there that could really give your game a boost it needs.
Yeah, but you know what? He's gonna do it anyway.
Jesus. I am fucking
No.
diddly
The short answer is,
bro.
I'm still figuring out how we're gonna do that. We're in a very unique position as when we come out, like there's gonna be very few people that don't like know. Like we're still figuring out like how we want to do sponsored stuff and streamer integration, and you know which streamers are gonna get cameos. That's a big deal.
Also, not for nothing. I mean, you have all the voice acting slots like
Already filled up completely.
they really feel like 100% filled. Like you don't even need grunts or
we
like
have
little
extras.
side noises or nothing.
We have
how about some
every one
parts?
of them has an understudy.
Okay. Okay. What about the understudy though?
Oh, completely
Think
open.
about that.
There we go. I think we found a place for Zeke in our project. No, we actually, so we have, it's cool. So we have a lot of voice actors that I have worked with and met over my streaming journey already confirmed. We're thrilled with them. But we have a lot of voice characters in Emberville, and not all roles are going to be, you know, for voice actors. They're just not big enough. So we're going to be bringing in, and we are in the process of bringing in, newer voice actors and voice actors that are less established for those roles. So we are not. We're planning on doing some very fun things concerning voice acting.
Sure.
But it's yes, we're going to be looking for more, and you will hear me at some point probably asking for some as well from the community.
Oh my god.
All jokes aside, honestly, serious
It is
congratulations.
such ass,
like,
dude.
For seeing this through and
They all have Rush?
for all the hype it's gotten. Like, a lot of shit.
Fuck me.
It looks like a fucking code game, and I think it's gonna do very well.
That's gonna go on the Steam page. A fucking co game. Ezekiel _
And then the quote from me under it is, Zeke, you're still not getting a roll. No, dude, that I really appreciate
Well, that,
it.
you can put it on the box art and say like, I didn't get a part, and I still like the game.
Gonna put a little pixel art version of you in the bottom with your little shirt on.
Yeah, there you go.
It's still like it's crazy because I vividly remember the meeting 3 years ago.
Fuck,
Like, the
dude.
very first demo was literally like 3 rooms.
That guy got his shit done fast.
And we were just in that meeting, and we were like, you know, we could really turn.
Just wanted to
this
get
into
to silver
big.
today.
Like, and I remember asking him, like, I've got like, lots of
Being a
ideas.
bitch.
It's gonna be a lot. Like, you shared. He was like, dude, we can. Sky's the limit. Like, we'll figure it out. And like, that's what the last 3 years have been. So it's been, yeah. I can't wait for you guys to play this game. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cool.
Oh, now, as far as like just being a gamer goes, like, what does it feel like? Like, I feel like we're interviewing you now, but like,
That's what I meant. Yeah, by this.
yeah.
Make a tour.
What does it feel like to be? As gamers, we all want to do this.
Trace of this.
You're playing the game, you're like, this fucking part is stupid.
Yes.
Hey, this fucking part is stupid. Do something about it. Like, how does that feel?
So it is one of the coolest parts of this position. So my current hat is we're a smaller team, so we all do lots of different things. But my current hat would be co-creative director. And what that essentially means is like all the big ideas and stuff come through me and the co-lead of the studio. We talk about what we want to keep in, we talk about what we want to change, and then the project director then goes back to the team, and they just craft this amazing set of whatever we were talking about. And the next week we meet and we go over all that, and the process repeats. And that's been the process for years and years. And every single one of those meetings has been behind in a different way or another. We have a phenomenal set of pixel artists and animators on our team, where it's just like every week I'm seeing like, oh, here's the brand new animations for this boss. Here's the pixel art the same way. Locations, like, okay, for this biome, here's the new elements here. Here's our new play art pieces. Like, here's how this is going to work. Oh, here's the demo of the world map system. This is how it's going to look from here. Here's the so it being able to just look over that and just literally go, okay, no,
You idiot, dude.
we need that to be there. We don't want these here. We want to break those up into separate things. And then the next week it's just there. It's incredible. Like from a gamer perspective, it's I wish I could do that with every game. You know, just like, man, I wish that was there. Let's change that. And so it's very, very cool. It's probably the best part about this. We're very soon launching into the more serious, like full EA client playtest. And I am so excited to tackle those. We've been doing mostly like pillar based until now, where we're kind of focused on fully developing each section, and we're just now getting to like that big connecting everything and getting it ready for you guys. And it's an incredibly exciting time on the project. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it'll be early access in the summer chat for those people asking. And that's all.
And no, we are not pre-ordering. Yeah, it's $30, and it will have a discount during EA.
Yeah. Is there any price?
Yep, we will only be accepting money when it's ready for you to at least play something. And really, EA is going to have 4 different weapon types, at least 4 classes, access to the first biome completely, possibly the first and second biome, and a handful of the initial villagers as well.
Reporting for
Do you have like a target for hours?
So we don't yet. And that is because of a few different things. Once we connect everything together and start getting like the master, like tried and tested, we're gonna have better answers for that. We already have all of this done, basically, but we have to get through it. A big part of this game is I don't want people to spend hours and hours playing because they can. I want to make sure that when and the whole team wants to make completely sure that when you put hours and hours into farming, into crafting RNG items, into working on your set, into that it's an entertaining set of hours. So we're still figuring out exactly where we want the rarity to be like, and those will take a 3-hour experience to a 10-hour experience in the exact same game. So that's kind of the process we're going to be figuring out as we go towards EA. Is a lot of it is, how long do we want this EA to last for people that want to get everything, want to max each class, want to make the best of all the weapon types, rare sets? Is that a 30-hour experience, or is that going to be a 60-hour experience? Because literally tweaking back-end drop value determines that. So this is the process we're going through right now. I'm being public. We don't know yet. We have not been public with how many hours EA is going to have. We have not been public how many hours the full game's going to have. But people that know me, we want this to be an experience that is fulfilling for those that play all the way through it, and we want to offer a much deeper, more sandbox, more I want to set my own goals and accomplish them area of play as well. That's what we're doing with the creative building area. The fact that there is going to be a lot of farming, there's going to be skills. That's where that kind of Diablo-esque system. So yeah, there's going to be, we're still figuring that out, but that's part of the fun.
Cool.
And there's this game has like a straight up story, right? Like it has like,
oh yeah, full story. Yeah, you're rebuilding the town of Imbue, and you're figuring out like what's going on.
There we go.
Was the town
You're going again here.
This crystal thing. This giant 8+ biome world thing. What is this? Why is it here? So it's a fully voice acted, full story experience. There will be an ending, a credit roll, whole 9 yards. Yeah.
cool. That's good. It's a point in my column.
Yes. There you go. We know that there are going to be players that are not going to want to do a lot of creative building, that are just gonna
Always
Paladin.
Every fucking game, dude.
Beginning to end adventure. And those are players that really have a great time as well. There's also going to be players that have a fully developed creative building area with tons of automation, fun and cool, and farming and stuff, and the best gear, the best armor, and max other classes, and we're making the game fun for them. We're gonna do our best.
There you go. All right, so it's, let's say it's March, You get an email from Jeff Keighley. He says, "Hey, I played your game. It was great.
The light dims.
I'd like to put it at the end of our showcase in June." What do you say to him?
I love you, Jeff. Please. Did I get you a steak or a beer?
No.
as
This
well?
is completely free. This is
No.
completely
Let me tell you
free.
this right now, dude. I'm not gonna like. This is not a better than another situation. This is completely and purely numbers and marketing.
Yeah.
Emberville is a far more palatable game for a larger audience. So I would love to. For me, for Emberville, I think if you put the Emberville trailer in front of Game Awards audience, I think the reaction would be completely different than what happened. Like it's not even comparable.
Well, I mean that.
In fact, I would argue 99% of what's put in that slot that Jeff did would have been fun. Like the high guard situation was.
Oh, they're talking about High Guard again
Not like
being at the end of the Video Game Awards. Jesus Christ.
You give that many
Give it a
eyes,
fucking rest.
People just don't like it. Essentially what happened with High Guard.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, what?
Most game projects, if you put a lot of eyes on them, like
Seriously,
honestly,
man.
they'll be all on board.
Like, good
So, no,
lord.
I think 99% of studios would probably say yes.
That's it's a very real thing that I'm sure you're experiencing and will be experiencing over the next 2 or 3 months.
No, I don't think so. It's just the big news gaming this week.
For
We
June.
have already.
I mean, they were talking about Co's
Yeah.
game,
I
but they're like, what if
figured
Jeff
as much,
Keighley called
all
you and
those
told you to put it at the
different,
end of the blah, blah, blah?
gaming
It's like,
shows
Jesus
and
Christ, back to
everything.
High Guard. Ridiculous.
For the past year, yeah. Probably be
But no,
featuring
I mean,
some
we you know, Emberville is something that there's a lot of love, there's a lot of passion in it. I mean, now that we got Alex on board, I can tell you the voice acting in this game is gonna be fantastic. So it's everything I've heard out of the team I've loved so far in terms of the little bits of writing and more I've heard. So I'm feeling very confident about that too. It's a lot of stars aligning. So like I said, we're at 2 things these days at Cygnus Cross. Stay humble. It doesn't matter how popular this gets. None of that matters. The only thing that matters.
No rest for the wicked.
humble.
Anytime I hear that phrase,
Like,
I
yeah,
always
we
think of
have
that
so
song
many
from
people that are
Borderlands.
so
There
hyped
ain't
for
no
Emberville,
rest for the
us
wicked.
to
Money
make
don't
sure
grow
this
on
is the best
trees.
possible version of itself it can be. So that is our
Got bills to
laser
pay
focus
and
right
mouths
now.
to feed.
Yep, that is what we were worried about.
Zeke, I gotta throw up. I can't be nice to Co for any longer. So
Cool, let's go.
Show him real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
I'm done. Thanks for. Honestly, I wasn't even gonna bring it up. So that was.
I'm sure you talked about it like on your broadcast and stuff. Like,
I try not to, but people keep asking questions, and I don't want to not answer questions.
This guy's great.
So I am trying to build like FAQ videos. In fact, people have been very patient with me. I'm trying to build FAQ videos, so when people start seeing the same people asking the same questions, we can like link them to the Emberville FAQ. 'Cause, like, I finished.
Craft your dumb potion. Nobody
And,
cares.
oh man, I had to apologize to everyone on multiple occasions because I would click like a voice line to talk to somebody, and then while the character was talking to me, my eyes would wander over to chat and see like 10 questions.
Ooh, he takes the big one
And then
out.
when it was my turn to talk again.
Thank you for the
stop
help,
playing
though,
for
sir.
5 minutes.
Really appreciate that.
There were a few people in chat.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
so you get paid to play games, huh? No kidding. No kidding.
That's really cool.
I
So,
always
and
hated that, dude. I
understand.
fucking hated that. Like, will you get paid to play games? Like, I don't get paid to play games. I don't get paid for some anomalous thing. It's like, you guys do this.
Well, I mean, to their credit, I mean, I totally feel them. If I go to Twitch to watch a game and I drop in on a streamer and he's just monologuing instead of playing the game, granted I don't say anything. I just get the hell out. Like, you know, if I'm there to watch a game, I want to watch the game. End of story. So I get the people that say that, but no, to answer your question, it's been you know, I will always answer any questions about it. So it means that we talk about it a lot. I'm sure it's going to calm down. The trailer's right now. JP Zeke was wondering how much I'm having to talk about it. And the trailer's
Really?
right now. It'll be super hyped.
Interesting.
Lucky it'll be super hyped for another few days, if even. None of this stuff lasts very long.
Very
Once that's-
interesting.
Good. I was gonna say once that's done, we'll be back to probably like somewhat.
Do you have plans to put like the trailer in places, or Like, I don't even know how that fucking works. Do they come to you or do you go to them or both?
Both actually. So it's the PR companies like
The
IGN and stuff
Bellfire
like that,
devours
they like
all.
advertising games that are popular. So IGN was super cool. They took a big chance with us with wanting to have trailers for practice and everything. That's why we worked with them on it. That got us a huge amount of PR. And since then, we actually, Evolve PR. Evolve PR is our PR team.
That's Tom.
That is the Emberville PR team. We're working with those guys. They're fantastic. John and Tom, shout out, are phenomenal people. And they're like doing exactly what you're talking about. So they're going out and like being like, hey, this trailer just came out. It's doing great over here. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And that's why I was saying earlier, we have like, I think we're up to over 100 articles in other languages now.
Yeah, that sucks, but
and we weren't planning on any of that. We were going to be thrilled if there was like 10. So, and what's fun about it is the more that happens, the more it kind of continues to. So every time a company approaches us and says, "We want your trailer to write an article on it," that's a potential influx of 1 to 15 more over the next week, kind of thing. So. It's it's been interesting, but a lot of legwork at the beginning, and credit to the studio owner Bryn and everything. Setting all this up that we just did took months. That trailer was like done by a great team that did the whole thing. So it was it was not like this just all kind of happened out of nowhere. The studio has been laying the groundwork for a while.
Are you guys gonna do a demo? Like playable demo?
Unsure.
Okay.
We're unsure on that. We already are working on like our stopping points for early access. We'd also have to do an earlier stopping points entire thing for the demo, and we're still kind of figuring out what they would have in it if we were, and all sorts of stuff. So right now,
Time is almost up.
yeah. Cool.
All right.
And that
We're good. We're good. Make sure to check the bite test when that comes through. He is.
Yes.
It is co after all.
Right.
Like,
don't worry though. If you still want to do that, I still pay in gold coins, so you can still give it one of those if you need to.
For some reason, he gave me Kruger ants. Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man. Yeah, I'm sure we will be hearing about that and probably talking about that.
No.
More in the future.
Evolve PR is a PR company. I'm not talking about the old game.
Whoever sent
I remember that game. I remember Evolve.
Emails
They hyped it up like crazy.
I still think it's about the game, and I get upset. So, I'm with you.
And it wasn't very good.
Yeah, still happens. What else has happened this past week? The Neo 2 stuff. We can jump into that. They put out a demo for, Neo 3. Sorry, they put out a demo for that. I think it came out Wednesday night. For Neo 3. Ko and I both played it. Ko's got about 8 hours in it. I've got about 7-ish hours.
Oh, hell yeah, nice.
I think did you do everything in those 3 areas?
Everything I could, like everything it would let me, and then I got sad when I couldn't do any more.
Yeah, I think I beat the boss at the end of that, and I haven't gone back to go through because even killing that boss removes the corruption of that area, right? And then you can go and do more things.
Yeah, the whole thing was pretty wild. So you can go back and get collectibles and stuff.
The demo's still out there. Calling it a demo is honestly kind of strange. I'm starting to work out the full game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a lot of 80 gigabyte downloads. I'm pretty sure we've downloaded a gated version of the full game.
Yeah. It's a massive download.
We're gonna download Neo 3 on release day, and it's gonna be a 242K file. It's gonna be like, boop, done.
All it's gonna do is remove one NPC and a door that opens up, and that's it.
Right.
That's all.
Dude's last demo patch.
God damn it, dude!
Patched because people were finding their way around the demo.
This is
restrictions.
ridiculous.
Is that what happened? Someone joined my stream and said, "Do streamers have full early access?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh well, there's a bunch of folks that are showing things that are not me. I don't have that access. I'm sorry.
I already did that song and dance with Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
I know it's got me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so I guess.
What fun!
I guess there's longer. I don't know how that works.
So, okay, Fighting Cowboy, who's a big YouTuber.
I'm not rooting for you.
He just posted that he was going live with
Care to
some
make a wager,
Neo
friend?
3 stuff, and then it said spoilers like post demo. So
Okay.
maybe there's like some kind of YouTuber early preview. You can play X hours. I'm not a part of it, whatever it is, unfortunately. Because I would be doing it if I was. But yeah, there may be something this week.
For you.
Yeah. Cool. Well, at the end of the day, it's more
I'll tell
Neo.
my Dark Souls 3 story now.
Damn it!
Did a lot of switching.
Job done.
Yeah. It was fucking stupid. Anyways, Neo 3 is more like Neo 2, but also a lot different as well. I kind of default to
Yeah,
Neo
shit.
being your style of Souls in my head, because I've always
Dead.
been a little bit skittish on it, so I'll let you get
Fucking
it up.
hate paladins.
Okay.
So fucking much, dude.
Neo 3. First of all, Neo 3 is super interesting to me for two reasons. First of all, this is the first Neo that combines the Rise of the Ronin more semi-open world type of gameplay loop with the more traditional Neo mission-based loop. So now there are no more missions in Neo 3. Now you have a semi-open world area. That area has like Ubisoft style things to do that do not feel like Ubisoft things to do. They're mostly like, pray in front of the sign of statues, clear out this little village, destroy this yokai encounter. And thankfully they were each kind of unique in their areas, so I didn't feel like I was just doing map clearing when I was playing it. But what's super cool about this feel is it doesn't feel like Neo anymore. It feels more like a traditional Souls. And that's
See what he
something that I
kept
always felt was
first.
kind of
I gotta
missing
wait till he
from Neo
burns the
2, and I
coin.
liked that. It made it really easy to kind of get it out of that realm. But now with Neo 3, like, not only does it work, it feels pretty damn good, which I really
Rod
enjoy.
number 802.
The second thing about this
Welcome to the
game, and
collection.
this still blows me away. Like, I'm wild that they actually did this, because it feels like they almost put two games together. And what they did in Neo 3 is they made it so there's now two modes.
Really
Samurai
weird.
And ninja. And Zeke, you might actually like this, because I remember when we talked about Neo in the past, you said like how complex the stance system is, the high, medium, low.
Yeah.
And like how you have to dance between them and stuff. That's still in the game. If you're a samurai version, then you can just switch with a button between samurai and ninja. If you're samurai, you have all your stances. It's basically traditional Neo. But the ninja is a completely different game. You have a longer stamina bar that no longer requires key pulsing. So no more like
That's
staring at your
fine.
stamina bar, make sure it's the right key at the right time, which is basically a trademark of Neo. That's gone. You now have, instead of stances, there's no stances. So there's no going between stances. And if you look in the bottom right of the screen right now, those are ninjutsu and magic, but they're not based on inventory. They're based on damage done. So as you see right here, I'm throwing fireballs at this guy. Then I'm going to start chucking shurikens at him. But when I go up and start slicing the enemy, all that stuff starts refilling. So there's no like restriction in having to go back to a shrine or something like that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so there are still items. In fact, they've moved some of the more powerful spells into limited item-based, like Omnio Magic, which you use on the left side if you see whatever that pops up with those numbers. But now there's all these ninja moves that are like self-replenishing and almost completely like use whenever you want kind of thing. And it completely changes the feel of the game. I have been living in ninja mode and been really, really enjoying it. Not only that, but they've changed the key pulse to be an active offensive dodge. So whenever you attack, you can tap the key pulse to basically dodge in any direction you want. And the ninja has a massive backstab bonus. So like almost every fight starts with either a parry or a dodge. Get behind them. You start slicing them up for giant red numbers. And oh man, it works. Like it has been a lot of fun playing this. It really does feel like a different game. But yeah, it's great. And I honestly think that you would probably really like ninja mode in this game.
Yeah, I primarily played, I would say I'm the actual opposite. I probably was 95% samurai, but I
Fucking
think that speaks to
Choo and
me
Divine
just-
Shield.
being
Keep
stuck
buffing
in
that
my
dude.
ways because
It's gonna be crazy.
all of the complaints that I still had about Neo were because of how that mode functions, right? Like you go back and I've talked about this. You've heard me discuss Neo and why I haven't struggled with it from a difficulty perspective. It's that like you enter into a fight and you have to pay attention to like 30 different things happening at once rather than just like, I've got a weapon, you've got a weapon, let's just beat each other's ass
Let's
till
just
our
hit buttons
HP
and
goes
see
down.
what happens.
Yeah, till our HP goes down. It sounds like that's kind of what playing in the ninja world is. I just wasn't super into the weapon selection at the start of Ninja because I saw, you know, I picked. They call it an axe, but I had a fucking hammer. It looked like Gallagher's hammer just walking around in this world, and it was very, you know, very much traditional. What I consider to be traditional Neo gameplay. I don't think that Ninja offers anything along basis of like giant weapon, right? Like everything's pretty.
No, they did restrict weapon types. So
Yeah.
there's like the ninja gets like the claw weapon, the dual short blades, the dual axes, and then the samurai gets the odachi and the spear and like all the big stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they section it out.
I did unlock the after you beat the like the I guess the final boss, which is the boss of this area. It unlocks the like, claws. Those are strength based, so I guess that's the parallel between like samurai and ninja.
It's a dumb fucking card to get.
I didn't really get a chance to use them yet, so I'm not sure how they work out. But
Also the
hearing
split stat and the scythe.
Oh man.
okay, hearing you talk about how ninja mode plays, kind of makes me want to run around in that world.
11
like,
away. 500.
You should try it, dude.
The difference, yeah.
The best part is for me, like it basically removes your need for range weapons because you always have.
I
Like,
did use it for
high-powered
that
ranged
always.
magic and-
Yeah.
Yeah, which is awesome just living in that mode. And then what's also cool is if you see my bottom A ability, that ability is at first I was like, what is this? This is weird. And then I learned how to use it and I was like, this is amazing. You basically, it's Shadow Jutsu from Naruto. So he basically does hands like this. And like if the enemy, of course you know what it is. And if the enemy hits you during that, you disappear in a clone and you appear behind them. So it's like you can instantly open every fight with like backstab.
Okay, it's a little better.
High damage and stuff. And I think that's my third different parry/dodge I can do. Which is wild.
Okay.
Yeah, so they offer a lot of choices, so you can kind of pick how you want to do it.
Yeah.
I've got a perfect dodge now. I can do that, the LBA dodge. And then I also have like a hold LB and tilt the thing forward dodge.
See, that's where the
one's a
game.
weird one.
Murlocs. Alrighty.
When, funny enough, when like skill enters into the conversation, like actual acuity of the controller and dexterous movements, because I think I had about six or eight different skill points available on both the samurai and the ninja tree at the end of the day, because I was like, I've got my wheelhouse that I can hold triangle, and I can use that to do a big wind up, and if I press square, it's another big wind up, and that's all I need. I don't need any of this other shit.
You know what I'm realizing, KP? I can't wait for you to be about 20 years old. Because you're going to say the exact same things you say now, and it's going to sound so much funnier.
I know. That's how I've been. I've always done that in every game I play. I've always favored the giant fucking sword thing. And it really is the like, man, you're old type mentality.
Hey, it works.
It works.
I mean, if you're having fun, that's all that matters, dude.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And this
Just
game
works.
is so good for finding big bonks, and it feels so satisfying when they land. So it's a great game for big bonks.
Well, It's a great game for big bunks until
What are
you
they
happen
playing?
upon a boss.
Oh, Neo.
Fair.
That was a little
fair.
bit of a. I'm sure.
Never
I'm
been a big
gonna
fan of
regret
those
asking you
games.
This, but how long did you spend on the boss there at the end of the demo, Co?
I one-shotted it.
Did you really?
I don't remember actually. I said that as a joke initially, but I
Because
don't remember.
I definitely did not one shot it.
Yep, I'm sorry. Two-shot. We two-shotted it. There we go.
Okay. I spent about 40 minutes on it.
So, real talk. First of all, like, I personally find the samurai look pretty cool. So I do not, that sounds good. Second of all, I was playing the ninja, how it literally says to play in the tutorial, which I do not normally do. And that is as they hit and run. So like, I would back up, empty my spells, throw on my fire shurikens, and then like,
you,
get all
buddy.
ready for him to approach. He comes up, I get behind him, wail on him a few times in the back before he can even hit me. I'm recharging my rage shit, back out, do the rage shit again. So like, it's a whole different game.
Yeah, mine was like walk in, get one shot, and think, oh fuck. Walk in, learn that first ability. Oh, I can learn
Elden
die.
Ring. You did
learn
Elden
the
Ring. Yeah.
learn the second. Okay, I compare. Here's the third ability. I went through every fucking ability this mob does in attack string and like learn the parry sequence, just like you the fucking Souls game. And then by the time I killed it, it looked like I actually knew what I was doing because I was like parrying and using all the different counters and all that shit.
And what's cool is,
yeah,
you had a completely different gameplay experience than I did in the assassin.
I can do that too, pal.
Like the fact you could play, like one of the first things I thought of is I thought maybe I'm gonna play through the demo again as a samurai and like not use ninja mode. Like you're picking a different class when the game starts.
I mean, it felt very
play the whole game that way. So it's it's a I was a little on the fence at it at first, but and I will say this, like
time for prayer and time for action.
like once you get all the stuff down, it is an
Is it the
easier
weapons
path.
or is it just the full package?
It's the versatility. It's the how fast you can get around. Once you learn to use the offensive dodge, that dodge works super well against a lot of enemies because they will not track where you dodge. So you do one hit, you dodge behind him, that enemy's just going to keep doing an attack where you were, like straight ahead. Now you're behind him, you're wailing on them while they're going forward. You know, the backstab damage is way higher than normal. So yeah, it's you should give it a try, man.
Yeah, this I also my game looks really dark compared to yours. I used a hoe.
I turned my
I turned a little bit, but I found this hoe, which is literal hoe.
Found a hoe.
Damage weapons. That was what I was using primarily for a lot of my gameplay.
Love it.
Yeah, I just had a great hoe. And then I found the matchlock, which I was a huge fan of in Neo 2.
Oh, good.
I think there's like a summon that you can always get the matchlock from, and it was a purple rifle, which was very strong. Were you using mostly like blue and yellow weapons, or what was your?
Yeah, I found in classic Neo, I got lucky with one drop, which invalidated every other drop. I got one really good sword. And funny enough, I don't normally, I think sword and double sword and but they wield them. But man, I've never actually done like just sword in Neo, like the default, right? Like you think that'd be the go-to. He's really, really fast with it. Like it is not like a slow thing. It's just like a little Ginsu thing. So I actually kind of like I got a really good sword. When I got starting getting close to the end, I started trying different weapon types just to try them. Yeah. So like the axes and the blue axes are so fast. I haven't tried the split staff yet. I want to try that one. I've heard it feels really good. But yeah, I'll save all that for live at this point.
Yeah, it's making me feel like I need to check out Ninja more because I had a lot of almost exactly like I did. A lot of difficulty arose.
Weak fucking sauce, dude.
Throughout all the fights that I played.
That's fucking weak.
Mobs, just because they would. Sound like that happens in Ninja.
Not really. No. You are in control of most of your fights. Like you are the aggressor by far.
I mean, watch me kill this thing. Are you doing that much damage in one attack?
So instead of hitting one big time for 300, I'm getting behind them and hitting them 5 times for 100.
Void is filled with many
Okay.
So, I mean, if you watch some of the video, like if you go back to mine and look at like some of the boss fights or larger mob fights, like the whole tactic is just get behind them and burst. And then when they're doing moves or something different, back up and pelt them with fire. Literally set them on fire. Like I have explosive shurikens now.
Oh.
So I throw them, they do damage, and then a few seconds later they blow up, and I can do 5 of those, and each blow up staggers them. So like
Bottom decking my
shurikens,
treasure hunter
and you just
again,
start slowly walking
which
behind
super
them.
duper sucks.
I just attack them from the back. So yeah, there's a lot of
coincidentally, get behind them and burst was my motto for my previous job.
But
There you go.
That joke was
Also,
not
hey,
good,
since
Zeke.
we're doing jokes,
Not good,
this
bro.
one's from my chat. I think Code, you explaining how the ninja works might have changed my stance on this
There's no coming back from that. I'm done. I hate paladins so fucking much.
I kind of
So much, dude. So much.
I guess I'll talk to you offline because my experience with that boss was brutal. I got my ass handed to me until I learned to play. And it sounds like there was no learning to play when you.
Laura messaged me.
I feel like with ninja.
That's awesome.
This is I think the best way I can say it. With samurai, you are learning every fight.
Right.
With ninja, you are learning how to fight.
It's time.
Once you learn how to fight,
I like my battles the way I like my food.
it doesn't matter what you're fighting. Once you learn how the ninja functions, you win. And once you start doing that
The
appropriately,
ninja, I want to be ninja.
Yeah. The fact that you're the
watch ninja get nerfed now. No.
I had that set
The
as
fact that the
a
consumables
redeemable
recharge
alert,
when
but
you deal
Laura
damage
told me
is
it was
really insane.
racially insensitive, so
I talked about this so much.
it was
actually use them.
when I was playing Ninja Gaiden, I
don't
set that as a
normally use
redeemable
items
sound
like
alert
that because I'm
because
so
you
paranoid
can.
about what I don't want to use them on the normal mobs.
And she was like, "You shouldn't have that," and I was like, "You're probably right." But it's funny.
Next boss. So no, this the way that this game works, you feel like you constantly have to release the recharge, right? Because they fill up so quickly. So it's a very cool way that they do it. And on top of that, just to real quickly iterate or to talk about this, there's also some really cool parallel systems as well. The Soul Core system is
chop,
really work.
chop,
Far
chop, chow
more
down.
intuitive this time.
I-
Makes a lot more sense than
yeah,
Yin and Yang, where you get to
they
like,
might-
choose these limited amount.
That
of,
is
like, spells
the I
and
want to be
attacks
ninja
and
thing is the
items,
very
and then
first thing I
also
saw
have
from the Bad Friends
very
podcast.
cool way they did that. And they also split out this new skill system where you get to have like general, ninja, and samurai passive. And then as you play the game,
Fucking Bobby
you
Lee.
gain more ability to have more passives. And some of them are super
And he was not
like,
super thrilled about it at
ninja
first either, but
normally cannot clear the yokai realms.
Yeah,
So
I got
the
that.
big black patches.
oh god, I don't want that.
So what I would have to do is I would do mid-fight, and I would switch to samurai, do an attack, and then wait for my stamina to
What's
go
the
up,
other guy's
and
name?
then
Andrew
switch back to
Santino,
ninja.
the redhead guy.
Looked pretty cool. Looked like I knew what I was
Hi,
doing.
I'm Bobby Mom.
But I later got a
It's-
skill
Oh,
that
so
made
funny.
it so a perfect ninja dodge clears yokai realms. So it's like literally a skill gives you the ability to just stay in ninja mode when you wouldn't be able to.
I'm saying ninja. I got
So
that
it
shit
makes me
stuck in my
wonder
head.
How far they're going to go with the skill system? It seems like it could be a great change. Yeah, great addition.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I would say I'm more excited now to go check out Ninja. I might actually boot up the
He
demo
wants to
again.
be ninja.
You literally, Zeke, by the way, for and everyone else listening, when we say switch, you just press R2 and your guy goes like woo, and then
Instantly.
it's
There's
like
no delay.
instant. There's no delay. A lot of players much better than Ko and I are.
The funniest part,
doing
I don't know if you've ever watched the actual
the-
video for the I Want to Be Ninja thing,
And I think that's probably
but
the
there is
methodology for
The
this.
best,
Um,
just like Neo 1 and 2, the
an
best
Asian lady like right there
utilize
in the front watching her sing this song,
throughout Neo games,
and the look on her face is not good.
they give you a lot of tools. And a lot of those tools function better in different situations. So it's not
The Bad Friends podcast? Oh god, it's hilarious.
Which one of these extensive tools to use at this particular moment.
Yep.
And man, mind blowing to watch.
Yeah, I was
Let's
bitching
do
about
this.
that. The boss was handing me my ass. I was like, there's so much fucking shit in this fucking game. So many goddamn meters to look at it. Fucking, I just fucking big button, and then I would die.
Kind of a fun little thing though. One of the things they do now is whenever your meters max out, they put the key command for it on the left side of your screen every so often. So if you're ever running around and you notice, like, it'll just pop out. It'll be like, hey, you know you can press these 2 buttons to go into super form?
It's your mom.
Like,
I'm in
hey,
prison.
your special's been up for like 3 hours. So
Oh, God.
that's a nice change.
Go back and watch the fucking
I remember this place.
fonts of it. It's hilarious.
How to get to your stuff because you haven't done that yet. Oh, this is how you keep pulsing. See, because you know you've probably been playing a few hours and forgot how to do that.
That was the first time I died in this.
I've been a fan of Bobby Lee
Same shirt that I am right now.
since he was on Mad TV. I didn't know that he was doing that podcast.
Because they do. I didn't realize that I was gonna have to.
Not until much, much later.
That's my face as I'm realizing.
Plot number 802. Welcome to the
That's the
collection.
start of the level, and where I was at was the final 2 mob encounter right before the shortcut. Yeah. Anyways, Neo 3's looking pretty good. It seems. I am wondering like how long this game's gonna be, because the map you can kind of see a lot of the regions unofficially when you're just glancing over the map, and we're given 3 in the demo, and it's probably about 7 or 8 hours, and you can see like probably 10 in total on that first map. If there's more maps, that game's gonna be really long. Especially if you're having to like clear areas, and then it gets
I kind of want to burn all of his shit right now.
So. Yeah.
And if you warp to different area, you can warp to missions.
Yeah.
Dude, I at some point unlocked like I haven't even. Oh wait, I need to do that still. I unlocked like an option.
Weak sauce, dude.
By looting and
That's
it
weak.
literally went. No, it was like one of those missions. So you have to go to a shrine and open up the thing we would normally do, like the Omnio Novice, Omnio Advanced. It's in there, and it's a quest to learn about a person or like a thing. You go into the mission and do this mission, and it makes me wonder, like, how many of those is a game? I don't know how long it is right now. I need to do it at some point. I'll probably do it in a cozier. Yeah, that could be cool if there's a bunch of those too.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Someone says a lot of my friends are saying it's badly optimized on PC. I think Joe and I both brute force it with the hardware we have. Yeah.
I'm unsure.
I was kind of a steady 100 at the beginning, I think.
So we're the worst to ask about it.
Yep. Yeah. I would go look on like
Fine.
Steam forums, are generally a good indicator for that conversation.
Someone in my chat is saying, do you need to play the previous Neo games? So you don't need to play the previous Neo games. To put it bluntly, I love Neo, but Neo is not a game you play for the story. Like, it is all over the place. It is a thing. So here's the thing. Neo 2 particularly is just an amazing game. Neo 2 is awesome. Like, I would recommend that game just because it's great. There are some characters in Neo 3 that are in the previous games. And, you know, it may be kind of nice to know who those characters are, but it is not the kind of thing where I would say you would need to play the previous games.
Yeah.
Also, Neo 3 is going to be very different in terms of the meta with the more semi-open world approach, and a lot of people may just like that.
I started laughing.
Damn it!
I played for 7 hours, and is it? I mean, Ko, you tell me.
Light dims, but we fight.
Now I can't. God damn it! Hold on, Ko, read Discord real quick. I need to know if this is a spoiler. Is that a spoiler?
It's in the demo. I would say it's okay. I would say it's okay.
So at the end, literally at the end, you walk up and you see someone, and like, I go, wait a minute. I thought they were no longer with us. And chat goes, you learned about 20 minutes into this that you went back in time.
Dude,
I just completely fucking ignored any of the story.
Somebody asked me during my playthrough, talking to somebody.
Damn it, man.
And I literally was like, I look at chat and I was like, chat, I think we went back in time. Is that what's going on?
I'm gonna die.
So you had the same experience. Okay,
I'm gonna have to burn this sooner than I wanted to.
It was killed in
Super sucks.
Yeah. So, and then eventually they get to the point where it's like we're gonna like start traveling around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Let me just.
I'd be dead.
So we don't really play video games for the super.
No, I laughed.
We're just gonna kind of put a period on that.
Yeah. You're playing for the game. This fully comes out. Is it Friday? This coming Friday?
10/6. Yeah. So we're getting. I think this Friday. Yeah.
Cool.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Should be a good one. I know you're excited for Neo, but Zeke, you finished up another CD Ramathon. You're done?
I did.
Right? It's over.
Before we move to CD Ramathon, someone brought up like this minor news in case you're still playing Dune Awakening. They did away with taxes. In case you were wondering, the taxes on your buildings and shit. So they're like, no more taxes, everybody.
Okay. Huh? I didn't know it was that easy.
Point of contention for a lot of people who played the game, including myself.
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh, that's nice. They finally like, did away with that shit. So you don't have to pay
We're
taxes
talking you still have to pay your taxes.
Stuff.
Chat. We're just talking about
in the game. Yeah.
Still, yes. Still gotta pay your taxes.
You don't have to pay the emperor, no. Anywho, see Ramathon.
It's over. We're done. What do you do?
We did it. Yeah, we got all the way through. We played 20 games.
Is infinite.
Almost a game a day, right? Like, if you
pretty
factor
much.
in days off and all that.
Yep. Just about a game a day, and well, because some of them, like, I made a tier maker on my and I posted it on my as far as like what my favorite games were, and one was like Pissed and Space Ace, which is like Blues, yeah, not Blues. It was just a very poor example.
Comeback of the century right here, folks.
Game, so those ones didn't last a day. They didn't last like more than a couple of maybe an hour. I moved on from those, but some of the games like I played through just last week. My first time ever playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
That's fine.
And
Give me more healing, buddy. I love it.
I'm sorry there's no VODs, or the VODs are just terrible.
Because of the copyright music.
Oh, because I played it with all the music, and it was more of like an experience. If you were there live, we all had fun playing it.
Dude, what's the best song on that soundtrack? There's only one answer.
The light dims.
Don't fuck it up.
The juicy one, whatever that is.
Nope. That's not it.
I'm trying to think what you would say.
There's only one. From Mr. Stewart.
Jucifer, that's what Jucifer. Jucifer.
It's from Mr. Stewart.
Stewart. It was in that game.
Which game is that? Or which song is that?
Young Turks.
Oh, okay.
Best song.
Dude, how can you even say that? Beat it.
That's a better song than Beat It. I'm sorry, MJ.
Billie Jean. I mean, not Beat It. Billie Jean.
Okay, we had a conversation there. But Young Turks is still pretty good. Still pretty good.
No, man, the fucking OST of this game is
it's a banger.
astounding. It is goddamn astounding.
Yeah, I knew that was coming sooner or later, but I've got another one of those too.
Like, everything from the 80s, like all the chart toppers, and I don't know how they managed to pay for it. And that's what was one of the great things about playing it on the CD-ROM, was that in later iterations of the game, or like remasters or releases where like they can't license it anymore. So like playing it on the old hardware, you get all of it. You get every single song that they had in the original, and it was so like I would say near 50% of my enjoyment of Grand Theft Auto. Even the talk radio at times had like some pretty funny gems in there. And the commercials and whatnot were
you know, well done and well thought out, and you know, fit the time and stuff like that. But man, what a great game that is! Like San Andreas
Fuck.
is my favorite. Now this, it's a debate for me. It's a debate on which one I like better, Vice City or San Andreas. It's weird because like Grand Theft Auto 3, 4, and 5 like are. I hesitate to say far behind those two games, but kind of
Insignificant.
5 was probably it probably goes 5, 4, 3. It goes Vice City and San Andreas, then 5, 4, 3.
Yeah.
For me.
I think that makes sense. It's been a while since I've played 4 and 3, but 5 is pretty good. It definitely had the 5 was like that blockbuster game, right? It was like a popcorn.
Vice City just
That was a good one for him to play,
so like,
honestly.
Not only did it have the music, but like, look at the fucking voice cast. Holy shit. Ray Liotta, Tom Sizemore.
Damn.
Fucking Lawrence.
I'm gonna lose this one too.
Like it had so many big names. Blondie actually had a voice and a song. It was great. Had such a fun time. And
We're gonna have to send him into the future.
One of the things I like about this game, I completed in 3 streams. Like I didn't do all the side shit, but I was able to get the credits for it was a lot of fun, and it has a lot more. Like it has like twice that much just doing like 100%. So it's like it took me 20-something hours, and then you add 15 more just doing the side shit. If you want to.
I'm dead. I should have sent them all to the future before I did that.
People. This is okay. This is one of those games where almost no matter what mission you're doing, I would say 8 out of 10 missions, 80% of the missions, someone in chat would go, "Oh, this mission." Like 8 out of 10 of them. Like there were so many missions that people were like, "Oh."
Just when I hit silver today. Just when I hit silver.
Like, oh my god. Not the least of which, probably the most of which, being the remote controlled missions, the helicopter and the airplane.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, I played on keyboard mouse, and I would not recommend it. I would not recommend playing on keyboard mouse for at least those parts, if not the whole game. Because, boy, did they just try and make it fucking
You asked
completely
for it.
unuser-friendly?
I'm not toying
Did they
around
try to do
here.
that?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't take me that long because, like, I think I did the chopper mission in 3 tries, which, like, apparently impressed some people. But the airplane mission, the remote controlled airplane mission, that took me so many tries of just failing and trying to, like, get it to work. Eventually I got lucky, but holy shit. The flying controls in the game are the worst. And I'm not even talking about the remote control shit. I'm talking about, like, actual getting in helicopters and planes. It's just, even when you get the hang of it, you're just like, God, this is dumb.
They hadn't invented the Z-axis back then.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the base problem.
You are a fucker, sir.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this. I've never actually flown a plane or a helicopter, but like, it feels too real and not arcadey enough to be fun. You know, it feels like you gotta actually pay attention to the tilt, and if you keep tilting down, you'll eventually just spiral into the fucking ground. There's no like holding down the button to go. You have to like pulse the button to go on the chopper.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Same with the airplane. You gotta pulse the button. You gotta do like the Mario cape.
Into the time waves.
No, that's it's Flappy Bird. That's what most of our audience know,
exactly. There you go. Go. It's fucking stupid.
The Flappy,
Everything else
Into the time waves.
Everything else in the game is great. Like the worst part about going back and playing Vice City on the old console or the old hardware is you're fighting them almost always, and especially when you play on live stream. Gunplay, like I'm like I have the crosshairs right on them, Nope. If you're playing on a widescreen, you have to have your crosshair down and down and to the left. So you're like aiming at the ground to the left of the guy, and you're shooting him all in the chest. So like
Super duper cute.
But man, what a fun game. What a hoot of an experience, and we were just jamming.
What a hoot of experience, he says.
For those 3 days that I played it, I woke up like
number 802. Welcome to the
like, what do we feel like today? Let's go. What about some Michael Jackson? How about some Blondie? How about some Mr.
What about some Rod Stewart?
Stewart.
Apparently Rod Stewart is in San
How about some
Andreas.
Broken Wings?
So I got that wrong.
Go on, miss just
And then for the
one.
last, I don't know, 15% of the game, I like big tits. And the reason why I say that is because if you type it all in caps, I like big tits, you turn into Candy Sucks, the porn star in the game. And that's your character model. And not only is it your model in the game, it's your model in the cutscenes too. And it is fucking fucking hilarious. You hear Ray Liotta's voice coming out of that model is so good.
Oh, that's great. Okay. That'd be awesome.
Fucking hilarious.
No, but that must have been like a personal mod. Yeah, I don't
there's just a ton of cheats. Like you type in Panzer, you get a tank. You type in, better than walking. You type
Something
in
about the clock cars fly.
What happened?
What's that?
Nothing.
We don't need to relive that moment. Once was enough.
There's so many cheats you can do. I saved them until the end of the game, but for the last stream, I played around with some of the cheats and stuff and found some funny, cool stuff. What a game! Yeah, so I finished that, and it was one of the rare games. I thought I was going to close out CD-ROM-a-thon with that, but I ended up being able to beat it in 3 streams. So I had 1 stream left, and we didn't play a Star Trek game the whole time, and it would have been the first CD-ROM-a-thon where I didn't play at least.
The Star Trek Voyager game he played was actually hilarious.
Oodles of Star Trek CD-ROM games. So I ended up picking up Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, and it is a first-person shooter, and it was very, very fun. It was a very good game, because most Star Trek games I found are either strategy or point and click, and it was nice to find one that was just a straight-up fun, like first-person shooter game, and had all the the original voice cast, and it just makes me miss that era where you would make a game based on a film or a TV show or something like that, and the voice actors would be from the show. They'd actually be able to get them in there, or get some,
That's the shit.
The only thing that's different about
volleyball.
it is they didn't get the license for the theme, like the Voyager theme. So like when the credits, like
I guess
when
TV rights, yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, man. But when you get in there, I was like, all right, let's listen to the Voyager theme. It was like completely different. It was good, but it was completely different. Like, oh, I guess they could license.
Doesn't like that card.
Janeway and 7 of 9's, voices, but you couldn't get the theme song, so they had to create a whole new music for the game.
I can do the TNG theme song. What's the Voyager theme song? Can you give us a rendition?
No, I can't. I could tell you if I heard it, but I can't.
Yeah, TNG was pretty cool. Like, the card does his monologue.
Yeah, that song was like Voyager is more chill. The Voyager theme is definitely more of.
Is that the one with the French horn?
I'm not sure.
No, I think that's Deep Space Nine. Yeah,
could be.
Yeah, he's gonna go all face, and I'm gonna get fucked here. Watch.
Someone said lots of French horns in the Voyager theme, so yes, I guess so.
Oh, maybe it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go.
Let's see. I also played. Oh, we already talked about it.
Yeah,
I played Neverwinter Nights. I actually played Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate 2.
Yeah, you got you rated Baldur's Gate pretty low on your tier list.
I gave it a B, and I gave Neverwinter Nights an A. Neverwinter Nights just suited me better. I don't know. Like, Baldur's Gate was more complex than I think it needed to be, and Neverwinter Nights just hit that like the 3.0 D&D like really well.
Neverwinter Nights.
We
does
shall
have
guide
that.
our flock here, my love.
Yeah.
We shall guide
This is
our
also
I'm gonna
the-
die.
Yeah, it's
My
very good.
love.
This is the OG Baldur's Gate, not the enhanced version, chat.
No, yeah. This is vanilla. Yeah, almost everything I played is vanilla with like fan patches sometimes. It's straight up like not enhanced edition most of the time, not like re-releases that you get used to like certain quality of life stuff. Like this is all like the bullshit that we had to deal with way back when.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no bells, no whistles, no frills, no helping the player along. It's all like figure it out or read the 200 and I'm not kidding. Most of the RPGs, 200 plus page manuals.
Those were, dude, those were the best
Bathroom reading. Yep.
back in the day,
Dude,
man.
I
my
still
God.
have my Morrowind Bible, the guide for Morrowind. Dude, I after I played it, I would just read that like it was a.
I don't want to say this made Neverwinter Nights place higher than Baldur's Gate 2, but
Fucking Christ, man.
see what they did there? See what they did there? They put spirals on it. That's nice.
That is.
Pages and stuff. But it is, yes. Oh, take a wild guess how many pages the Neverwinter Nights Platinum Edition.
Strike with fury. Strike with fury.
96.
Second one?
I'm gonna go
Nope.
with 90.
Neverwinter Nights.
I'm gonna go with.
Witness the heart of this man.
193.
96.
200.
Damn. See, I bet that's a good read. I bet you there's all sorts of fun stuff in there. That's awesome.
Also,
Steve, you
completely
can kill me.
related to this, don't use AI to try to look cool in front of your friends. Chat, because you'll get the wrong information from Google.
Just a
But anyway, we don't need to.
I'm dead. Probably.
We don't need to discover this anymore. Or go into this.
I
anymore.
hate that. God, I hate that that's the first thing that pops up. You're just like, okay, let me Google that, and you go like, oh, it's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Ugh.
And you look back at it like, oh, that's AI. Hold on, it wasn't Philip Seymour Hoffman at all. It was C. Thomas Howell or whoever the.
What I gave you was the Neverwinter Nights 2 Gold Edition manual.
You can't
Not
do it?
Manuel. It's not Manuel.
Who's that?
That's
okay.
That's Seeks. Anyways, it gets weird over there on his channel. Yeah.
But
If
you
he
wanna
doesn't
see
pick
my-
up a 4
my,
damage spell, I got this
all the
shit.
things it's on my Twitter. It's right there.
Time runs
See
out
the
on
games
me.
I played and what order I put them in.
Does he have it? Can he do 4 damage?
So, like,
Oh my god, he's drawn 2 more cards.
ABC,
You only got 1 mana, bro.
bad enough to be a D, couldn't be a C, and then an F. Had 2 Fs.
I fucking did it. Yes!
Well, cool.
Good year, good fun.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and Windows 11, I still to this day do not like it as much as Windows 10, but it was a champ in running old games. Holy shit, I played so many games just on Windows 11 without having to use a virtual machine, much to the detriment of my chat and my viewers.
Got it. There you go.
That
See the
was
numbers steadily go
baller.
up, steadily go up, steadily go up. It's like, oh shit, after an hour I got it installed and like, nah, the fall off.
That's on you for looking at numbers. Just saying.
No, I just shut up. You look at numbers.
No, I don't. I don't. Not
All right,
me.
Lara is on her way home.
That's not me. I looked
Wait,
at
no,
them.
no, Zeke.
So
Zeke,
I'm
let's
gonna go
stop
meet
this
her.
right now. Oh, is that why?
For
they
now,
do
I'm
so
out.
research,
Later.
JP?
Yeah.
Oh snap!